We're going to start this one again. All right, enough of that. It's Remy's place. Let's get this thing started.
Making your way into LCS takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries, watching YouTube a lot. Saturday at Remy's place. Sometimes you wanna go hang out and banter at Remy's place. Come in and jump on lives today. You wanna be where you can see our grails are all the same. You wanna banter at Remy's place. You wanna go where people know we don't all collect the same. You wanna go hang out at Remy's place.
What's going on, everybody? Jeremy back again with the Remy Q Studios. I want to welcome you to my studio once again. Take two, take three, however many takes it takes. I don't know.
How baked are you right now?
I'm just going to tell you, we went through all this over again. It's like deja vu. It's Groundhog Day. I don't know how to explain it. But once again, I'm going to bring in the massive panel that we have tonight. It is outrageously huge and...
Take two.
Now we're live, apparently. Now we're live. Goodness. It's crazy how long the that whole thing is there leading up to this. I don't know what to say.
I know. I was very surprised when I read it last week. I was like, oh, such a long intro.
It is a long
but
intro.
Such a beautiful intro.
Oh, I absolutely love it. Yeah. King Louis, he is the man. You know what? Let's check out the chat real quick. We got Rob Fatstacks. He said he's going to wrapping up dinner soon. So, time out. Let's all prepare here.
White Shadow.
I can still see you.
I can still see
What's going on?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us. No. Seriously. Thank you. Thank you for taking time out of your day.
Whatever.
You have no idea.
Like what
an honor it is. Every now and then I go back. See, because I remember before Chip Gettler was famous, and
Chip is not famous.
I go back and I reminisce on just the times that you were on the channel and how much fun we had. It was crazy. It was a good time, though. You're a fantastic human being. It's just crazy that you brought the comic book community to its knees. I know it's been a little bit of time now.
I didn't do anything.
But I thought about that today because I was like, there's been a couple shows or episodes that people have had that have really like done crazy things as far as view counts and everything. I'm you know what? I'm thinking of Legion Comics actually when he did the ISOM review, and that thing blew up. But I was like, it was really good for his channel. It didn't change the comic book community. Like you single-handedly, you changed the game. Like artists, whole companies, like the whole thing just got rattled. And it's crazy to think that now we're here and it wasn't anything intentional. You did nothing wrong. But
I don't claim anything.
It was unbelievable to watch it unfold.
A cultural phenomenon.
It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's immortalized in the rap battle now. I mean, come on, Biggie gave you a shout out. This was crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy to have Biggie give me a shout out
but hey, he was telling the truth there. You dropped the bomb on everybody on that one. What's going on, Los Cruces? Chop and drop. Hello. Also featured in the music videos from the rap battle. Yes. Aggressively relaxing. How you doing? Yeah. So,
where Chip was famous. That's insane.
And I must say, Chip's influence also goes to the little channels as well, because I was went out last night, went to see a comedy show. I noticed Chip was just on, playing a game online, and I just dropped in quickly to say hello and whatever like that. And then half an hour later, by the time I'd got home, I got like 6 or 7 subs, and I have not had one sub in like 2 months. And I got like 6 or 7 subs within half an hour.
Yeah.
So I'm on the road to 400.
It was funny because yes, and everybody sub up Mad Spidey. Mad Spidey, do you have? Can you put your link in the chat if you're able to, sir? In case any of the 5 folks that are watching right now,
I'm not subbed to him, so sure.
Thanks.
But it's so funny because when I was watching Chip streaming today, he was live streaming while playing a game, and you were talking about something with the server, like you guys were having issues with it or something, and I was thinking, nah, Chip will fix that. Chip will get that fixed, because instantly when I think of that, especially anything tech driven, I'm like, oh, we're having an issue with this. We need to get Chip on this because you get things done. You're the man behind the curtain that ironically now everybody knows. So
yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Ah, man.
How's everybody's day going?
Going good. Very, very good. I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew
this morning. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yes. If y'all didn't know, while I'm playing my video games, all of a sudden a package shows up, and I'm just like, it's funny. Yeah, hey, here's the story, Remy. So a package shows up, and I go upstairs, and the dogs are barking, and I'm playing a game, right?
I know, it's
so
amazing.
All of a sudden, I go walking out there. Well, the guy from Chewy is the FedEx guy standing in front of my house with a big box from Chewy. Chewy's a dog. Mad Spidey. Chewy is a dog delivery service. They deliver food. So
they deliver dogs, actually.
Dog food. Yeah, they deliver dog food. Yeah, dogs. Yeah, dogs as food. So they ended up delivering this dog food, and it's a big box. Usually they're big and heavy. Well, this lady is standing at my door too, and she's like, "Oh, the dogs are going crazy for Chewy," and she hands me these 2 black bags, and I'm just like, "Oh, well, I knew my wife was buying some treats as well," so I'm like, she's maybe working with FedEx, whatever, right? I grab the bags, I throw them on the counter, I go back, I grab the big box of food, I put it up, I get on, and I open the bag up, and I realize there's like freaking Doritos and popcorn, and there's Mountain Dew, like energy drinks, coffee energy drink. I'm like, what the? I was like, oh, this must be for my neighbor next door because they got younger kids. I'm like, holy shit. So I asked my buddies that I'm playing the games with,
actually works or not.
What should we do? What should I do? Should I go tell it over? Should I go? And they're like, hell no, they're lost, like, oh man. I was like, let me come downstairs. I'll play a quick game. And as I'm playing the game, Angel's in the chat, and all of a sudden she's like, ding dong. And I'm like, wait, what? And then all of a sudden, then she started, and then it finally clicked that she was like talking about making a delivery, and and that was what it was. Remy and Angel sent me some gamer fuel. It's like very cool.
It
very,
was so
very
funny
cool.
Because Angel was talking about that, and she, because I was listening to it, and she
how does it feel? Yeah, I know. Tell you,
like,
I
was like, hey, Chip's streaming right now. I need to send him something, and I was on the road. I was like, Angel, I don't know, and she was like, she said, well, I want to get it. He's gaming, so that's exactly what she's like. We need to get him some gamer fuel, and I said, well, don't send him coffee. I said, Chip is very particular about his coffee. I said, he's got fancy coffee. If you send him coffee, it's going to be the wrong thing. Don't send him any coffee.
No, never.
And so I was
coffee,
like,
man.
So we talked about it a little bit, and she's like, well, what if I send this, that? And she's like, I don't know what to send him. She's like, I'm just going to send him a whole bunch of stuff, and it'll kind of equal out each other. It's like, if you want a snack, you got a snack. You want chips, you want a healthier snack, you got this. You got water, you got Gatorade, you got an amp.
Life water.
She tried to go through the whole thing. So
yeah.
It was just funny because it was like, there she is right there. So it's just funny because it was like, trying to coordinate that over the phone. Again, completely her idea. She did everything there, but I was supplying her with the address and everything, which ironically I have linked into several different shipping companies now. But I was like, hold on, let me look it up. And so yeah, it was just funny. And I got to hear it unfold while I was driving, so it was awesome.
That's funny.
Yeah, this is the best ever.
Not me.
Yeah.
I did not click that.
That was the best ever.
This
But thank
guy
you very
over
much,
here.
Angel. I appreciate it.
I
That was awesome.
ironically, I had something arrive from Amazon today, and I don't know who this is from, but it's for Remy Q, and I know that nothing that I have will come in for Remy Q unless it's comic related. I don't think I've ordered anything.
My wife says thank you. She had one Dorito.
Yeah, one
Because that's
Dorito.
all I would let her have. No.
So I'm gonna open this up if that's all right.
Don't tell me you got another blanket.
Yeah.
It's not a blanket. So this is the thing: is it came in, and instantly I was like, Nick, this isn't a blanket because I thought Nick says he didn't send it. It's heavy, it's square, and it's it says it's 6 pounds.
WG. What the hell?
I don't know. Is it the table? I can't put this anywhere.
Remy's got too much crap around.
Yeah, he
floating
always-
Well, no,
Imagine
it's
that.
not too much stuff. The way that I have it set
Too
up,
many knives and
There's
weapons
no note.
around. Baseball bats.
around. Prosthetic legs.
Chip,
prosthetic
is this a Chip Getler?
He's being very silent. What the hell is it?
No way! Wow, that is awesome. Hold on.
That's not very nice, Angel.
Yeah, Jeremy Dum Dum.
It holds books.
Oh.
It is. They actually have. I talked about this the other day. I was like, I wonder if they have a folding, like short box. Look, there's 3. Well, you can't see it because it's black. There's 3 of them. Look, it even has a little cap
That's pretty cool.
with handles. If I could show you the diaper box, the diaper box with my silver and golden age keys right here. I got another one right here, diaper box. This is unbelievable. I don't know who sent it though. There's no note. Is this a Chip Getler? Did you get me? Are you serious?
He's being
really
very nonchalant over there, so I
I'm
would
gonna
say
send
yes.
Chip.
So funny enough, the other day you were commenting on how you wish you had a collapsible short box because Angel had this real long box, and I'm like, I'll buy him one. So I ended up finding those.
This is unbelievable, man. Thank you. Seriously.
Oh yeah, no problem, no problem.
I am the worst collector when it comes to this kind of thing, and this is amazing. And the great part about this is,
Yeah, exactly. This is it right here. You're leaving her now that you have your own box.
I was just gonna say. So the best part about it, yes, look at this. Yes.
Yep. What's going on, Chris?
The best part about this is now I can put my books in these, and it'll
Make sure the Vampirella
situate-
doesn't go in there, though. The Vampirella
No,
doesn't
you're
go
not
in there.
supposed- that literally, I was gonna take it out right now. No joke, you're ruining this. It's not home.
That's
You can't
Angels.
Stop me.
Oh, so if we just
People-
mention, so if we
I
just
picked up
mention
some
stuff,
new Nerf
Some new
blasters
toys?
the other day, by the way.
yeah, if we just mention stuff, Chip just sends it to you. So I really need an amazing fantasy 15.
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
Side by stage.
Chris,
Exactly.
Chris needs
Yeah.
one too, and
Yeah. I think you'd have better luck talking with the guy that was on Slab Hub tonight. Or
Yeah.
only Slab, shall I say.
His was
Sorry.
signed.
Yeah, I know. Ian signed. Was
What a
it
show that was, eh?
That was amazing.
Oh,
Unbelievable show.
it's like all you know, like
He's
especially
like-
Rob and I are like, that's like the books we need to complete the run, and he's just showing them like one after another.
Yeah, no.
It's
Rob's
like,
just
oh.
sitting there like every book he's just like motherfucker.
I'm just going through my mind. I'm just going through
stewing
my mind.
in his
Is that a
head.
better grade than mine?
Yeah.
No, but he had some real nice books. If you're
yeah.
a Marvel
Yeah.
fan, this
Nice
was a good
Mm.
show to watch.
It's
And
like
if
Don't
you're a
do it.
Vampirella
Don't
fan,
do
this
it.
is the show
You're gonna
to
get in
watch.
trouble.
It's a perfect fit, sir.
You are
Seriously,
so in trouble.
thank you so much. I just want to test it out. Oh, I forgot. No,
So-
this is fantastic. Thank you.
I feel like I need some context.
So, Chip, you know, Mr. Chip Geller. I'm sure you've heard of him. And I mentioned in the live stream that I wish I had a collapsible short box because I have currently all of my books, aside from one actual short box, are in like old diaper boxes. And so I had a package arrive today that was 6 or 7 pounds, and I was like, well, it's not a blanket, so I don't know who sent it or anything. And Chip sent me 3 of these like collapsible short boxes for books, and I was testing it with my one of the new books that I got
Yeah.
in an AOK from Retro Rocket.
Mm-hmm.
This is awesome, Chip. Thank you, sir. Seriously, I can't believe this. And this is great because now I can separate my books from Angel's books, and
And
we don't
Aaron-
have to fight over it.
There seems to be a lot
Well,
of
now, Wolf.
AOKs flying around lately.
It's amazing. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna
Someone
blow me
recently
up
had
there,
one.
Chip?
What's that? Oh, I'm not in charge.
Who's got the?
Hang
Who's
on.
got the? Yeah, who's
It's
got
it's all Matt Spidey
the-
now.
Oh,
He's
there's
taking over
actually
the
Clement, you got
whole
it?
everyone's channels.
So yeah, so speaking of AOKs, I cracked one open yesterday, and so the context that I wasn't even aware of before I get into this was Tyler was on Only Slabs a while ago, and he showed this great Detective Comics that that was an AOK from Remy. And I didn't even notice that I said it, but apparently I said, if Remy's sending stuff out like that, I need to get this guy my address.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think
then
that was in March. That's why I was like, it took me a while. Because you know what's funny is when you said that, because I have everybody on my list, right? But the thing was, you said that, and I was like, all right, got it. You know what I mean? But the thing was, is I think I even wrote in there, I was like, Chris, you're on my list, man, for sure. And you were like, no, and you even shrugged it off during that show. But I mean, it was something because I wanted to send a slab, you know what I mean? And I like the funny covers for that because Batman is such a funny, like, especially those old books. All of them or most of them are funny, but some of them are just like generic, Batman Robin type of deal. So I wanted to find the right one, and that was that I thought was funny with the bat ape on it. And I was like,
again, like there's only been a couple times where I've been speechless. Paul Cook made me speechless. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
Remy
that
turns
was-
around
Yeah.
and does the same bloody thing. He's like, Chris, I know it's been a while, but I told you I would have a book to send your way eventually. I'm like, now when did Remy and I have a conversation about
Yeah.
sending me a book? And then I literally went back to when I was on his Thursday night show and watched the entire thing. And I'm like,
It worked, Remy.
nowhere
It
was there a
worked. You got
conversation.
watch
about
hours.
this. There's no conversation about this. And I'm thinking backstage, did we talk backstage? No, because he was talking about like Angel's gonna be late. Like what's going on? And then it says it's not the highest grade or the most valuable slab, but for now, all I could offer, like somehow there's gonna be a bloody sequel to this. And then like, oh my god, like motherfucker. He turned around and sent me a 10-cent Batman from 1958, like March 1958.
So would you classify that as Golden Age, or would that still be Silver Age?
I think at the
Wow.
beginning of the Golden Age, or pardon me, beginning of the Silver Age.
Yeah,
I
I
always
think
think
it's-
I always think Silver Age is like 1960 onwards. I don't think of it in the 50s. I just think Golden Age. But
it's like a weird, it's weird because it's 10
Rob?
cent, but it. Oh wow.
I didn't touch it.
No, Rob and I do this every time. When Rob comes on, he tries to join. I try to let him join. So
And I was just like, fuck. And then,
Mm.
like, literally, as I'm wrapping up the video, I don't know if you guys watched it or not, but I had this epiphany.
All I know
I'm
is
like,
Remy made Chris wet.
it's true, and I struggle with it. Like, you just when people
It's
send you
okay.
nice things,
I
you
love you.
kind of like. At least for me, it's like, why? Like, what? Like, why?
I
And I
understand that in
struggle
this
with
day
it.
and age, Chris, there's nothing wrong with showing emotions, apparently.
Well, I just struggle with it. Like, just in the head of the house, like, never mind.
I understand.
But like,
it's how we were
damn it,
raised.
Remy! Like, and then I had this epiphany at the end. I'm like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
No,
I know what I'm gonna do.
but
But yeah,
there doesn't need to be
Remy,
anything like that. But yeah, no. Again, it's I know it's
You.
been the better part of a year.
stop
but
that,
I am
man.
glad that it
Stop-
got to you.
Stop that noise. But just thank you.
That's why I sent it direct too. I was like, I'm not sending this damn thing to New York. I was like,
Oh, it might sit there for 3
I
years
know,
and they'll
that's why I was
forget
like,
all
I don't
about
know
it.
how long this thing's gonna sit there, so I'm sending it direct. I was like, I gotta send this right to him.
Remy will be 62 by the time he actually gets it.
Yeah, and it's
New
like
York.
it's not the highest grade. I'm like, it's a 4.0 from 1958.
Right.
Man. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
When you said that and before you flipped it, I was like, oh, okay. It's essentially like a 1.8 or something. And then it's like a 4. Well, what the fuck?
And it's a Bill Finger
exactly.
book, right? Like, all right.
Well, I am
Beautiful.
glad. I am glad that
Beautiful.
you like it, Chris. Seriously.
Oh, I love it.
And Angel and I wanted to send you something. We love you.
Remy's a nice guy, isn't he?
We want to make sure that you know.
Remy's
He
a
just likes
gem.
making people cry.
yeah. And I'm gonna put it right beside the book that Paul sent me. So thank you, Remy.
No, thank you, sir.
I mean, he's no Chip Gettler, but
But the best part about the
Please,
whole
far
thing,
better, far superior.
the best thing about the best part is I turned around and rewatched that episode that Remy and I did that Thursday night, and I was fucking laughing again nonstop just by looking at Remy again. Those
Oh, hey,
and then he's wearing the hockey jersey and everything, and then, like the
Oh, yeah,
Canadian
yeah.
flag in the background.
I'm gonna
That's how
tell
Remy
you.
hacked the algorithm. He's
And
hacking
then
the
how
YouTube
happy
algorithm.
he was about the thumbnail he made by covering up my shoulder, my elbow, and stuff.
The elbow. Yeah. the
No
missing elbow
joke,
with the
that
logo.
made me laugh. And kudos to you because it really was a cool video to watch because you had a lot of there's a lot of work putting in thumbnails and clips and stuff like that. And when you were playing that clip, because Angel, I pulled it up and she asked me, she's like, "Oh, is he opening?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah." And so I was a couple minutes already into it, and then when that thing came up, I started laughing because I forgot that I had the hockey jersey on, and then we're sitting there goofing around, and it was funny because when you've had the thumbnail part on there, I had forgotten about that, and I was like, "Dude, I remember that you had the perfect salute." But it cut off right there. So it's like you're usually I put this emblem in the center, and yours was like over just a little bit. And I like cropped it in so it looked it was meant to be that way. That's all it was.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because I remember when I was like the guest on Let's Talk About It, and
Yeah.
I don't ever remember saying anything. I just remember laughing through the entire show and not getting a word in between him and Angel.
Yeah, no.
I remember when you were on though, the chat was very active, and I was like, and I told Angel beforehand, I was like, all right, we can't make this Australia. Like, it can't be. I want this to be Mad Spidey. And then it was like the comments rolling in were nothing but, "Hey, do you guys have this? Do you guys have that? Do you?
Yeah.
What do you? Do you really have kangaroo in the back?" And like,
What about shrimps? How are they out in the bottom?
And I was just laughing the whole time. I think I said about 2 words for the whole thing.
Yeah.
I just remember a mustache song that I've yet to be seen make its return.
I think I had to make room.
Freak, I'm crying.
Watch out, Remy.
Ah.
You got yourself 3 short boxes before long. You're gonna need a shelf.
I know.
Mhm.
I-
Yep.
So crazy part, Angel she bought a shelf already. I haven't put it together, but she does have a shelf. And it will replace the chairs that I have. I have a line of chairs, and then in each chair there's a diaper box that has books in it. And then I've got a dresser that has diaper boxes, and then one short box, and that has all the slabs on it. So
Actually, Remy fits me as a guy who would go with the filing cabinet.
Oh yes.
Did filing cabinet
Yeah.
or comic?
Yeah, I've known a few people like that like to do the
Yeah.
filing cabinets.
I
was
got a
thinking about
bunch of
doing that
them
before I
that
got
I
mine.
picked up at one point because when my office we were moving from one building to the next, they put a bunch of that office furniture in the break room with free tags on it and stuff, and I ended up grabbing like 6 of those, and I kind of thought about using them at one point. The next thing I knew, they just became storage in the garage for other shit.
Look at that. Stack them on top of each other and everything. How about that?
yeah, I gotta fill them up now. This is perfect. Thank you. I might actually organize my books. This is now. I'm not
Let's
going
not
to
get crazy now. Let's not get crazy. Come on now.
Just saying. I don't know how I'm going to
One
do
step,
it.
baby steps now. Come on, Remy. Don't be running
Remy's
with
gonna
that
have
with those
computerized-
scissors.
Separate like publishers or something. It's not just going to be a
Remy,
mix.
just call me, baby. We'll get you all.
Yeah, no, exactly. Have it
Right, yeah,
spreadsheeted
Rob,
up
We're going to be
and
scanning everything and
everything,
right,
and
baby.
coding it. And
Yeah.
Cross
This
reference.
looks
You
like
pull up your analytics.
yep, exactly. Pull up the
6.5.
analytics.
Purchased it on this date.
Dewey
for this
Decimal
amount of money.
system.
Rob's like the Sheldon of like the YouTube.
I know
comment.
he is, isn't he?
Yeah.
He really is.
Lady F, I absolutely am using OPP right now. I believe strongly in it for the price per unit, and that's what I'm bagging aboard right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Tricky.
oriented biaxially oriented polypropylene. Yep, very good. I actually did a video a while back on bot bags and how they're the unsung hero out there in the nobody talks about them, but that they do offer the best of both worlds: the low price of polypropylene, but the greater durability and strength of
Yeah. Mylar.
Mylar. And I've been using this Comic Pro line. Right now I've switched to it's a 2 mil bag versus the clear bags ones I was using, which was a 1.4 or something like that. This is a 2 mil bot bag, and then what's nice is they also sell a 28 point, so slightly thicker 7 1/8 inch silver board. So with the 7 1/4, I still get that really nice tight fit. I get a little bit thicker board, and I can buy them directly from the company. They're like about $10 or $11 for 100 bags, and then I don't remember what it was, but it was dirt cheap.
Yeah.
So,
The
I
old
used
school
what DJ
hip-hop
sent
in
me.
Yeah, I was like, OPP, yeah,
I
you
would say
know
the
me.
old school hip hop
Yeah,
in me
yeah,
thinks
yeah.
something different when OPP comes up.
yeah, well, that's old school,
Well,
but it's
you
good to
know me.
know. It's really, everybody gets into the, either they're used to the BCW poly bags, which look good initially, but they really quickly, within a year, get all wrinkly and all kinds of other stuff.
Yeah, they do.
And Mylar is just super expensive. So I highly recommend to anybody to consider, at least for your masses. I mean, I still use Mylar on some of my Silver Age and Golden Age books that I keep raw, but the bulk of my stuff goes in the OPP bags.
I actually ruined a lot of books when I was younger because I was cutting cardboard for the boards,
Mm.
and it messed up some books.
I use the wrong kind of tape a lot on my bag, so if the book passed in front of it, it just stuck to it, and that was it.
That's why you get the resealable ones where the seal is on the bag, not the
That
flap.
didn't exist in the 80s, Rob.
It did too.
It did not.
It just was a
Talking
lot
about the
more
90s for me,
expensive.
but
It did not exist. It was not in this country.
Well, that may be Canada being a third world country.
Yes, yes, they know.
A third world country. Tim Horton is shaking his head at you from his grave right now, Rob.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Mhm.
he can line up right behind Winchell.
Mhm.
Off topic, I
Joke
picked
or
up something today. If you guys want to see it,
Yes, please.
Sure.
Show us your jiggly bits.
Oh, let's not go there.
Okay, that's true.
Let's show us what he's got.
Show you what you got. Show us what you
That's a different show.
So I went down to
That's
McKay's.
late night show.
It's usually like dollar bin diving. And I picked up the Nerf Mastodon. Jesus
It
was an $11 special.
No way!
Yeah, it is flywheel.
Holy-
So
The Mastodon.
That
It's
is
just
important to keep right
insane.
there at your desk fully loaded. So the kids come
Is that
down
belt
with their
fed or
little
cartridge
their little
fed?
single shot. It's drum fed.
it's got a 24 round drum.
Yeah.
How fast does it shoot?
Now it didn't come with the sling, but I have plenty of those. So
That
I'm not
looks
worried
like
about
something
that.
Rob
but-
Liefeld designed.
It does. It totally
It's
does.
right- it looks straight out
Just
of a
needs some
video
pouches.
game.
That's
It's
a
You
right
need
out
a
of
bunch of
Fortnite.
pouches. You're set.
Right out of Fortnite.
So
Yeah, or Fortnite. There you go.
I think
Yeah.
I've only held 1 or 2 weapons in my life bigger than that one. That's big, man.
I actually have a picture of my youngest when they were like 4 holding one of those similar, not shut up as a Gatling, it was more of a rifle, but it still had a drum, 24 round drum on it. And I was
Mhm.
like, oh, that's absolutely the right way to raise your child. Remember, peace through superior firepower, accept
Yeah.
no substitute.
So I was buying
Families
buying
together.
Finn a birthday gift last year, and I didn't know what to get him. And I'm talking with Remy, and I'm like, "You know about Nerf guns? What do you think?" So he's telling me, like, "Oh, buy this one," but buy. And the guy knows like so much about Nerf. I
Attachments?
was surprised.
Yeah.
If we ever get together for another big Comic-Con, we
Oh,
need
we're-
to have a Nerf fight.
Oh yeah,
just
yeah.
just
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got a
that's
and we'll
tripod?
split it by
Well, this was on
nations
the
and
Vulcan.
states.
Yeah.
and they're normally like $10. Like it's just a rare piece for Vulcans, and 95
Yes,
cents.
nice.
I know.
And
I
then
swear-
these didn't have a price on them, and I just threw them on the counter. The guy gave them for free, so I got a new stock and just a different barrel.
Just in case it overheats, you can change
This
it.
is what,
Yeah,
I, this is
yeah.
what I want to see. I
Just
want to
in
see
case.
the video where the kids come running down the stairs with their little single shot Nerf guns trying to shoot dad, and then dad stands up, throws off the blanket, and pulls up
slow
the
motion,
You know,
like
Angel.
Kubrick slow motion.
Angel.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
think 2 years ago she did that
Bless the
because she got sick of being hit with darts. And she legit went online and did research and tried to find like the most powerful like store-bought blaster that she could find, and like opened it up in the car, hey, I'm running a little late or whatever, open up in the car and set up a camera and came into the thing and started blasting all, and all of us jump up and run out of the room. It was great. And I gotta see if I can find that footage, but yeah, she got us back for sure. It was a little bit of a back and forth there for a while. I was like, okay, you got me. Now I gotta up my game a little bit.
I remember cheating with my kids at one point. They had they were using squirt guns outside, and they come around the corner, and I had gone off and to the shed, and we had an old forest department of forestry water pack. It was basically, it holds about 5 gallons of water on your back, and it's got a legit like freaking fire hose nozzle and stuff on it. It's meant for when you're walking the fire line to be able to put stuff out, old school stuff. They go to little squirt pistols and whip out the fire hose, essentially, just drench them. Oh, yes. These are nice. It's a big thick stack though, but that's what she said. So good thing after 3 days, FedEx finally delivered packages that were out for delivery. What happened?
Where'd Chip go?
Who'd we lose? Chipper.
Wow.
He might be fixing StreamYard.
Well, he could be fixing the internet. That's right. The internet calls. Chip
Yeah.
must respond.
Remy, I sent you a link in IG
Is it like-
about a slow-mo Nerf gun.
Is it like instead of the bat symbol goes up in the cloud, the old Windows symbol goes up in the clouds?
Oh, I've seen that. Hold on. That's good.
There he is.
After a long week of telling.
Hey,
Hold on.
How's it going, Chip? Welcome back.
Ah, now he's got no audio.
Thank you very much. Nice to be back.
There we are.
Hey, this
It's kind
guy's
of like
Chip.
doing a video. Every time I do a video, it's always that. Get done halfway. Oh crap! I forgot to turn the mic.
Couldn't
on.
you do it on one of the other 10 screens you got set up in the in Skynet there?
I do have a few screens up now.
All right. So this is what I think of whenever I think of Nerf gun action at home.
Perfect music for it too.
The kid doesn't even lift his gun yet.
He just knows he gave up. It's not even worth it.
I surrender.
There's also another one with a kid running across a living room. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Yeah, I think this is it.
It's like, I surrender. No, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
No, you
Too
don't.
late, bitch.
I've seen that at too many paintball events. I give up. Nope. Click. You son of a bitch.
Mhm.
Oh man, you know what? I did paintball once, like in a big field or like at a paintball place. It was a blast.
Oh, it's real fun when you get together with people who actually know tactics and stuff, and you guys are, and you're with a bunch of people who know nothing, and you're just doing small unit tactics, moving around.
That's exactly what happened. It was like because it was like a work thing, you know what I mean? And these guys showed up, and you know what was funny
They're
is
full head to toe BDUs, all
just
ready to
regular clothes, yeah. And I had borrowed one of the there was like a warehouse manager. He went hunting a lot, and I got full camo and everything. And I was like, I had a mask. I brought a flak jacket. I put it underneath. I was like, I'm not gonna hurt any. Like this is gonna be perfect. And I show up, and everybody was laughing at me, like just they thought I looked so ridiculous. And then we get in these like 2 buses, and we go out to this place, and there's like hundreds of people there. I fit into the crowd like none other. And so I just like slide into all this group. And it's like, oh, now who's laughing? You're wearing gold. You have gold clothes on, top to bottom, hat to the shoe, all gold. Now who's gonna get it? Thank you. I had grenades. It was great. I had a blast.
There's a guy on YouTube that I actually subscribe to. Is Kicking Mustang, and he's actually airsoft. Oh, the dude is insane sniper.
Is that the sniper guy?
Yeah,
I love that guy.
Oh, that dude is awesome. And they're always checking his gun to make sure he's like, sure, but guys, whereas he's got his own little ghillie suit and everything, just totally, ready
Sometimes
to go.
he's right there, and they don't.
I know.
He's
like
walking
right over the top of him,
looking around, and I'm like, he's right there.
Yeah, and he's just filming you, waiting.
Yeah.
Destroys them.
It's the best when somebody doesn't call it too, like he hits them.
Yeah,
and
and then
you can tell that he's got that real good camera. Like you can see the slow motion, and the guy like ducks, and he's like, "Oh, all right, I'll hit you again." He hits
I'll go again. I love that guy. That guy's awesome. Yeah.
We used to do airsoft wars in the middle of the warehouse when I used to run a warehouse. It'd be funny when you actually go to, stray rounds would go off into the televisions, and you'd be in this customer's house unboxing TVs. Plastic BBs come rolling out.
Pops out. Yeah.
The hell? Oh, this guy, man, they must have do something weird at the manufacturer's place.
Some sort of new packing material.
Right.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
I was going to do the voice.
I'd like to order a large pepperoni pizza. Can you send it to Chicago? Yes, the name's Chip Getler.
No,
I'd like an extra thin Domino's pizza.
We'll send it to you for free,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah, right.
Toppings? Yes, I'd like spam and pineapple. Thanks.
That was a pretty cool game you were playing earlier, Chip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a cool game. It's a fun game. I've never played it before.
Pretty intricate, yeah. Like I mean,
and it's a
tons
free
of different
game.
building trees and stuff.
Yeah.
What game was it?
Uh,
How rude.
Just a tip.
Yeah. What the hell game was that?
Dauntless or
Wow.
Yeah,
Uh,
Dauntless.
Yeah, I know exactly. I'm terrible.
Wasn't Star Wars. All right, never mind.
It
It
wasn't
wasn't
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars, no.
No. It was. Hold on, I'm trying to get
There's
the
only
name of it
one
'cause I
game
can.
that matters.
Yeah,
and that's Star Wars.
Dauntless. Dauntless.
Everything
Very
else
good.
doesn't
Thank you,
matter.
Remy. Dauntless.
Pokemon Go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, K-pop knows all about it. She's
You know,
played
that
it
could-
before.
Well, I guess they sort of do. Never mind. I was going to say, what if they did like a Street Fighter version of Pokemon? But I guess that's the whole point of Pokemon, isn't it? So never mind. So how you doing?
He's like totally lost.
We
it.
were waiting for you to jump on the
Yeah,
Pokemon talk there, Rob.
exactly, yeah.
You
I
initiated
just,
that one.
I just showed how little I do.
Says the guy giving away Pokemon cards on
Yeah,
the show
exactly.
earlier
Yes,
today.
exactly.
do,
Yes,
I
it
was.
was.
do I go out and acquire said cards?
We all know you asked Tyler just to send you more.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Whenever
Talking through a
somebody
big
gets a
hit,
card, I
keeps
blow up,
hitting them.
man.
Yeah.
Somebody wins, and I'm like,
Right.
please be a Pokemon. And it's like,
And I'm right.
now you've got something you
Who has
want.
Switch? That's not me.
I
I
had,
got
a,
Atari 2600 K-pop.
I had a big Instagram win. It was several Lego sets.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
quite,
that's cool.
they're quite expensive, you know.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
hey, no joke. That's
Yeah.
the thing. I showed
They
Angel,
are.
and it
All
was
the
these
licensing.
3 sets, and one of them was like 1,700 pieces. I was like,
Mm.
Angel, this is easily $100 set. You know what I mean?
You looked it up,
And
it was like 500.
no, yeah, it was like $250 at Walmart. I was like,
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
licensing on some of that stuff.
Yeah,
That's what it
those
is. 'Cause,
Star Wars ones are really expensive.
yeah,
Yeah. I just.
Legos were cheap when we were kids because it was
Chip's
just
about to go
bricks.
get the Death Star.
But now,
this is
now what
this
I
is what
do
I
is
won
see-
from Lion Cat.
Yeah,
Big Lion
it's-
Cat
yeah,
last
see, the
year.
way I equate Legos today, Legos are basically like the old Revo model
Just
kits
built
and
this guy a
stuff
couple
Yeah,
days
no
ago.
models.
that we used to make as
Couple weeks ago.
kids. You would build the models and put them together. But now Legos have taken
Oh,
over
wow.
as those model kits, and you build them, and then people leave them set up on display. It's not like you.
What
Nobody
is he from, Chip?
takes
What's
part
that?
in
He's from Fallen Order, Jedi Fallen Order,
Okay.
as well as Mandalorian and
But nobody just builds them and takes them apart and then builds
No.
something else out of them. I mean,
no.
that's what we
No.
did.
When I was a kid,
Yeah.
I had a big. I would build it and like keep it there for a little bit, and then tear it down and just throw it in the pile.
Mhm.
And when I had a big giant denim bag essentially that you had all your Legos in the middle of, and you could set it down. And when you're done, you could pull up the drawstrings and it all pulled up. But you built whatever you wanted. My house, we couldn't have Transformers or Mask or other things, so we built those things out of Legos. I mean, it's really hard to build a Transformer out of Legos when all you have is the old original hinge pieces and whatnot. And what is this trench run stuff? I mean, jeez, please.
Trench Run, and then this is
My son has railroad engines and stuff. You know,
Is that Return of the Jedi scene, Chip,
yeah.
or Empire?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think it's Empire.
Hard to
I
say.
don't remember where
I don't know where
this guy was from.
that yellow one's throwing me off.
Yeah,
but
that's
Yeah. I think he was more modern, but because this is. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, well, there you are. Oh my goodness. So it's always amazing how many 100 when you go to do these bags of boards, how long it actually takes and how exhausted you get towards the end of putting together. Was that just me? No, just me. All right, thanks, Chris. What a help you are.
that's why I shop at Retro Rocket Comics.
Yeah, but the store, my store has bags and boards. Don't get me wrong, but it's cheaper for me to buy my own. A, and B, I get to choose the quality and what I get versus the store gives me the cheapest stuff that they can buy. That's not even the normal stuff they sell. They're just buying the stuff that's in volume for the stores, and I want a better quality bag and board that I don't have to turn around and replace in a moment.
It works.
All right, it's just me.
Another goblin to the list.
Another goblin.
Yeah, I just finally read 13 that sets that up. So
Well, ASM that comes out this Wednesday is the beginning of Dark Web officially.
nice. I just got contacted by. I got to look it up who it was, but I have a commission I had done up through an artist that does some stuff, and she had a blank for Mary Landro. She had a blank for some Scarlet Spider blanks. I said, "Oh, can you get me one of those Scarlet Spiders? Like, can you draw Chasm on the front?" So we just got a message from her saying that she's gonna get started on it this week. Nice.
I thought you were going to say I got a message from her saying, "Who's Chasm?"
Right. I was nervous when I hadn't heard anything for a while initially from her, and then finally she sent me out and said, "Hey, I just want to let you know that I'm finally caught up on my commissions." And here you go. All right. Let me see if I can find her example of her stuff for you.
Yeah, I'm still taking a back seat with the original art. It's just gotten way too expensive. Not that it's ever been. These are beings.
Christus comes in, guns
She's
a-blazing.
She's a Canadian comic artist and illustrator. I should send it back then.
Oh, is this the AOK Remy you're showing?
Oh wow, she's only 24. I had no idea.
Yes, yeah.
Can you at least blow yourself up?
Oh, thank you. This is the one that opens up too.
That's a great cover.
Yeah, these are awesome.
Oh, that's cool. Tales to Astonish.
Yeah.
What, did they do newer versions or something? Did they? I never even knew about that.
Is that just a variant cover then?
I got to show you this one because this was really cool.
Like
What's
a
the quality of that bag and board, Remy?
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
What is it? A double cover?
Oh,
that's
the
tape.
Chip, where are you?
Chip, can you verify that this is a legit acetate cover?
Oh, yeah, actually, those Tales to Astonish, I've seen them before. They are like that.
It's
Are they a reprint of an old story, or I've never seen that.
No.
I know they tried to do a second volume in the Bronze Age of Tales to Astonish and things like that, but yeah, I didn't know they did anything newer. Mr. Poucan Joe.
Oh,
yeah, that's definitely not. That's definitely not an old story.
very nice.
Very cool. And yes, the bag and board is top notch. So I don't feel like I would have to replace it anytime soon.
Oh yes, an Apocalypse Now homage. That is it.
I've
Hold on, Remy, put that back up. That's
never seen
incredible.
Dude, I haven't seen any of these covers at all. It was
Look
awesome.
at that is so close to the poster too. That's awesome.
Oh god.
Twice now with twice the rage.
And then look up here, it's Gamma puffed corn cereal with adrenaline, nuts, and honey.
Yeah.
This was a Trident cover.
Yeah. Yes.
That's a beautiful
cover. Yeah.
This one says, and a chainsaw cover. And I was like, oh, now I've got to collect chainsaw covers. I don't think I have any. Like, it never occurred to me that would be a thing.
And on the Swamp Thing book too. That's the best.
And then this one on the back says, knowing You own both a trident and a chainsaw. The only man that might stand a chance taking you down.
Oh.
How freaking cool is that? Unbelievable.
It's a pity. It's a pity you're not into anime, Remy, because there actually is a new one that's getting a lot of heat at the moment. Actually, called Chainsaw Man. He's actually got a
With the
chainsaw for a head.
coming out. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm into anime. I don't talk about it, but yeah, I'm into anime. It's bad enough I open up the door to the Nerf blasters. That's as far as I go into the nerd realm that I'm ready to share now.
There you go, Spidey. So apparently, besides being a 24-year-old Canadian artist, she actually does work
Oh wow.
on Spawn and Batman to some degree professionally, as well as doing other stuff. But she's
Those look great.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
a
that's pretty
hobgoblin.
Nice.
Now I'm totally thinking of all the Chuck Norris jokes from a few years ago.
What's going on, Kyle?
Hello there.
so
Yeah.
Oh, can we see
That's
Poison
pretty cool.
Ivy? Hmm,
Oh boy,
that's
Too
Somebody-
much Ivy.
that's still available.
yeah,
My
it
God.
is. It's
somebody
$80.
somebody notify Gary B, please.
No, nobody knows about Gary B. That guy doesn't need anything.
Huntress
That's nice too.
with
That's
with the
cool.
with the
I like
ab
that
window.
Poison Ivy though.
Ink. There you go. White
Wow,
Canary.
these are great.
So yeah, so that's who's doing commissions.
Did you
Yeah,
find them on Instagram or? Oh
No,
wow,
no,
these are covers?
it was it was a thing that was in IRF Authentics. She did some work for some sketch covers, and then they gave like a discount coupon for a discount for commissions from her. So I had like a $20 off commission. So
Wow, those are great.
Is that like a Spawn and Darth Maul mashup there?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know what that's supposed to be.
I don't know. But
Looks
anyways,
cool.
An earlier Spawn, maybe?
Yeah, that's awesome.
so I mean, I think what it was it. I ended up paying $160 for a commission for a bust commission sketch cover.
I mean, I've never commissioned art before. I wanted to. I wanted to get Austin to do something, and Tyler keeps bogarting the freaking art stuff.
Austin is a great artist. You just have a wait list.
Yeah, I find it funny that the first ever community art that I ever received was for Beck and not for me. Which was the one.
You want me
which
to
is-
here? You want Spidey? You want me to do you a free commission?
Yeah,
Because
I'll do-
my artwork is highly in demand. Now I'm no published artist or CGC artist like Chris over there, who
Yeah, I'll do one now.
yeah. He whereas me though, I mean, I have sold a piece on C3 for a whopping $15. Now I probably should have refunded him $20.
Oh.
Just to be fair. Oh, that's a bed knob. I was like, well, who's this guy who's sitting here in the foreground looking at, shaved head looking dude that was looking up at Kyle, and I realized, oh, it's a bed knob. Never mind.
Oh my lord.
You got a broomstick too?
No, I had a rake in here, but I got rid of it.
No, you gotta
Good
have
old-
you
good
gotta have
old,
a broomstick to go with your bed
good
knob.
old Angela
Knobs and
Lansbury.
broomsticks. Yeah.
I love that movie.
Okay, so it's a mirror that's next to you.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure out
And
how the
then
closet
closet.
and the ceiling fan were working
Oh.
together there.
I thought he was trying to break into Narnia the way he was getting in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fix my camera, but I think I might have broken off the knobs inside where the HDMI
That's what
connects.
he said. Broke the
So I'm
knob.
having otherwise like I have the setup. It's just I can't figure out. All I have is a black screen when I set up my camera, so that's why I haven't been around recently. SCW companies.
Yeah.
Those are some big eyes you have there.
That's some
Yeah.
Todd McFarlane eyes there.
Well,
Mhm.
I am Canadian. I'm just going to point that out. If I'm gonna
Is that
draw
where
a
you're
style, it's
This
true.
whole time, I didn't know
Like
that.
this. Yeah, didn't you get that sense?
We had no clue.
No idea.
We gotta make sure that we don't invite K-pop or Tricky because they're actual artists. they'll
Oh,
show
yeah.
those.
Maybe I
Yeah.
should stop right now.
They'll show us up real fast.
Yeah.
They're in the chat too.
I remember I was on just a live stream of one of Comic Journey's random ones, and K-pop showed some of her art. She is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Same with
Yes.
Tricky.
Yeah, Tricky's awesome too.
Well, yeah.
I have wonderful art if you compare me to preschoolers.
It's probably still better than mine.
As long as that preschooler isn't the art that my preschooler put together when they were in that age, because they actually did good art somehow, even at that age. It's probably why they're studying art now.
Is that what they're taking, Rob? In Utah?
Yeah, emerging media and digital art. So doing basically stuff for various marketing stuff and advertising for
Yeah.
the modern day world, as opposed to our old school print mentality that we grew up with.
B.
Chris from Retro Rockets actually, he actually did his post-secondary career as an artist as well.
Yep.
And did a lot of cartoon work and stuff
I
as
know.
well.
I have a sketch cover from him.
Yeah, he's
one of
quite
my
talented.
one of the 3 sketch covers featuring me on it. All right. Well, this is a good sign. I started with 100 bags and 100 boards, and I finished with
What are you doing, man?
no leftovers.
I was just playing around.
It's always frustrating
was
when you
doing
get
it,
a
so-
stack of bags of boards and you end up with an extra bag or an extra board left over. But don't have that now. Good, excellent.
Well, I was trying to do because I didn't have the green screen set up, so I was just testing out like what it would look like.
Somebody playing the YouTube music.
It's the StreamYard music.
StreamYard music, sorry.
All right.
Chip, can you please expand the catalog next time you have a
Your own
meeting with?
music. You can play your own.
You can?
Yeah.
Really?
Copyright free.
Yeah, if you have your own copyright-free music, you can play it.
Yeah, I play music during my late nights.
It does say add
just-
music on here.
Yeah.
Huh. That's new.
Imagine that.
Cool.
So you
Chip's
download
like-
a whole bunch of
It's
music.
like, oh, you thought you caught me.
In that case, now I
Everyone
know
started dumping on Chip. They're like, "Hey, Chip,
I've
why
got
don't you
some
fix
funky-
it?" You're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we did."
Jeez, I'm one step out of
funky
you.
porn music to
Yeah.
play in the back of only
Yeah,
slabs.
exactly. Yeah. Brown chicken cow cow.
I got some we got a bunch of books in for the giveaway bin. You guys want to see some stuff that's going into the giveaway bin?
Mhm.
Beat me to it.
First Omega Supreme.
Ooh, that's nice.
I can't remember this. These are all like keys, I think, as I recall, but or minor
Well,
keys. Transformers.
They're not lying. Humans are wimps when you.
Yeah, compared to a Transformer.
Sure.
Isn't Transformers a bit like G.I. Joe? Like the first 50 issues is like every
Right.
First
about
appearances,
key.
yeah.
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 Every time I show up, but hey, whatever. There you go. some the Menace of
nice.
Megatron.
We're getting
Lindsay's
earlier
got the
now.
Excuse me.
stock. Number 11. This is first Jetfire.
Nice.
Then, because we already gave away our copy, we needed another copy of Night Thrasher number 1.
Yes. Yeah, this is the best ever.
Wakey,
You would think
wakey.
But how about New Warriors number 1?
Hey,
Whoa.
nice.
I don't think I own one New Warriors book.
We got an X Force number 1.
Nice.
Polybag?
Still polybag with the card.
How about an X Force number 1 polybag? with the card?
Angel won a signed one from
Would you like an X Force number 1 with a polybag?
Any of those got
If
the
anybody's
Deadpool
looking
card?
for
How about an X
X-Force
Force number 1 with a polybag?
Here it is.
You know what? How about an X Force number 1 with a polybag?
Look, see the gun cables holding there? It's the same thing as what Remy had earlier.
Yeah.
There's a Sleepwalker number 1.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
And the last one, I gotta wait for Chris to look up because this is an awesome cover. Here we go. The Adventures of Superman.
Oh yes. That's a nice homage.
Yes.
Nice homage. Yeah.
There was actually about
Golden
20
Age
years
book.
ago. There was actually a statue done exactly like that.
So yeah, that's an awesome book. Actually, this one I might have to keep for myself. It's too awesome. Just the cover is awesome, but it is a Superman book. But it's an awesome cover. But
Gotta
it's
have
a
one.
I do have 2 Superman books.
Ooh.
I have the Death of Superman and the First Doomsday. I have a couple others actually too. So I was like, I have some of those. I have some a couple early action comics or adventure stuff with Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. But yeah, anyway, some new stuff for the
That's awesome,
always
Bob.
always on the scout for some good some fun books to throw into the giveaway box.
Not X Force.
Well, I'm not going to dump them all at once. I'll put like one in there, and when it gets pulled out, then I'll put it. I'll
You
replace
don't want to be picking out 6 copies of X-Force.
That would be hilarious. Somebody pulls them all. Well, I guess you really liked X Force.
He's like 2 from the front, X Force number 1, 3 from the back, X Force number 1.
No, my luck, that'll be the first time I win one.
Yeah, I gotta start. It's funny is I used to kind of like spread the books out where I put them in there. I just gotta start putting them all in the middle because we pull from the ends predominantly.
Yeah, nobody likes doing the back to front and front to back sort of thing. It's all Journey's fault.
Yep. Pretty
Yeah,
ruined it for everybody.
Sorry, Chris did it today.
Why'd he ruin it? Why'd he ruin it?
He
You can only
takes
go-
it personally.
You could only go front to back. You can't go back to front, or is that what it is,
Yeah.
Chris?
You
Something
never
like
go
that.
ask.
Yeah,
him
I
out.
like
one
going
way,
front
we
to
can't go the
back
other?
to piss him off, and he makes it all sexual.
Here on the,
Came, I
the
saw, I
material
sat on your
plane,
face,
all you-
Yeah.
and you never go ask him out.
No, never.
Well, sometimes, but
Oh, boy.
I'm excited for the High
Audio.
Evolutionary. I think the casting was really good for that character.
Did you say you're excited for the final solution?
Oh, it's the guy that played Merle
The
in
high-
Peacemaker.
High Evolutionary is what I said.
Oh, pardon me.
the Transformer featuring it. Wow, I didn't know you Canadians were racist, man. A Mexican Autobot
I
called
know.
Taco Supreme. Wow.
Opinions expressed by LCS owners
Yeah.
are those of their own that do not represent an
It goes
entire
across the
nation.
bottom.
Hey, I keep the warning thing behind us at all times, so you speak freely, however you feel.
Yeah. Yeah, Chip used to have the scrolling banner.
Yeah.
That's
Views
it is a
expressed on
great
this
cover.
I can't do if I do the
Oh,
scrolling banner, it like lags. I lag for whatever reason.
The guy from Peacemaker, the
Yeah, Merle. Yeah.
yeah, he's gonna be the High Evolutionary.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
looks
showed
pretty
up
good
at
at San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm excited for that.
Hit like and subscribe. Why
Why
not?
not?
Why not?
I still have
Doesn't
this
hurt.
one.
Doesn't cost you anything.
That's true.
It's the longest. It's like it's a whole paragraph.
I gotta try to figure out.
Near his studio.
I gotta start putting slabs aside for a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, I guess soon.
Yeah, definitely.
I
How close
I
are you?
can open it. About like 75.
I think
75 away?
Chip's gonna blow us out of the
Yes,
water,
sir.
Rob. I think Chip's like 21 away or something.
That's all right. I don't compete against Chip.
That's gonna be a big set. What you? Who
Nah,
do you
Remy
compete
did it.
against?
I know.
Taylor?
Oh, I already beat him. I just had to pass him just to pass him. That was the fun in that. No. Who's gonna be at this? Guess. I don't know who to bother to waste getting signatures from at this con.
Which con is it?
Fan Expo San Francisco.
Yep.
It's like oh man, both Chris Sarandon and Caddy Sackhoff have already backed out from that.
No Starbuck? Oh,
Yeah.
Chris.
There's-
Oh, were you gonna go for Chris Sarandon?
If he was there, I might have gotten something signed from the Princess Bride. Wait,
The what? I thought you were gonna say
Nightmare Before
the
Christmas.
Nightmare.
yes.
Yeah,
Right, but-
I haven't seen either one of those movies.
But he was in the Princess Bride, buddy.
No,
He's the
unacceptable.
he's
This
actually
whole
one of
thing
the
is
the main
these-
bad guy.
These friends of ours that are coming out now, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I haven't seen these movies before." This is
Yeah, I know.
ridiculous. Come on
Yeah.
now. There's certain
Mhm.
staples that.
No,
you
I
need
was
to
just
get.
giving you kid, Chris. I was not racist, of course not. Yeah, Prince Humperdinck, of course.
Yes.
What?
Prince Humperdinck. He's the main bad guy in
Yeah.
the Princess
It
Bride.
had Andre the
Yeah.
Giant in it.
You can take me back off the screen again.
Anybody want a peanut?
Chris, you
The
got to talk
best.
to Chris. This guy's never seen Princess Bride, man. Come on. As
Wait,
L-
really?
As an
I fully
LCS
expect
owner-
one day just someone to like just send me that video or DVD
As an
or
LCS
whatever.
owner, you should just like remove his buying comics privileges until he watches the movie.
I buy a lot of books from that guy. It's gonna take a lot more than some movie for him to remove me.
Princess Bride is a classic, though.
Define classic then.
Something that has
Universally
shaped
beloved by a
Was
Yeah.
it Kubrick? Like, who directed it?
no, no, it was not.
something that has
Tarantino?
shaped popular culture
Tarantino.
and created
Sam Raimi?
references.
Damn, Princess Bride would be crazy if Tarantino reimagined it. Could you imagine that shit?
That'd be great.
Oh, that would be so crazy.
Then I would
I
be
think
like, yeah, I'm going
Tarantino's
on
trash.
first day.
Six-figured man comes walking down there to with the dwarf, the albino or the albino. He's be all, get the gimp.
The giant tries to jog his memory and just smashes his head in, and the thing
Mars-
and it blows up.
explodes. Yeah.
Mr. Wallace
I
shows up
jogged
in
him too
there.
much.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where's the list of artists. Artist Alley. Let me go. Where's my?
Chris, I'd say something classic is something that transcends pop culture and makes like references beyond the film that live past the film.
Wow.
No.
Comic creators.
He's got
Who's
that old school Remy.
so Jim Lee's going to be there Saturday. Joe Quesada Saturday. Arthur Adams. Joseph Loeb. Francisco Mattina. Tom King. Giuseppe Comicoli. Frank
Joseph
Cho.
Loeb? You-
Giuseppe.
Jeff Loeb is going to be there?
Jeff Loeb. Yep.
Oh.
David Cho.
Frank Cho.
Oh,
Steve McNiven. Simon Bisley.
my
Katie
least
Cook.
favorite Cho.
Joe
Rob
Benitez, who is Sweeney Boo,
Sweeney
Dan
Todd.
Well, Joyce Chin, Matthew Clark, Chris Campana.
Joyce Chin is Arthur Adams' wife.
Okay, well there you are. Mitch Gerards.
Oh, okay. I think he did that One Bad Day, the Riddler one.
Strange Adventures too. John Delaney.
Is William Stout going to be there?
No, Mike Hunt's not going to be there either.
William Stout's my favorite dinosaur drawer.
I got that one, Rob. I got that one. I went to a school with a guy named Michael Hunter, and believe it or not, I took American history in grade 10, and the teacher used to drop the ER and would just say, "Yeah, so is Mike Hunt in class today? Mike Hunt?
Joe Rubenstein."
You had American history?
Yes. Did you not have Canadian history?
Amanda Connor. Oh no, Amanda Connor's
history. I don't know. That's what you had American history for real. That's weird.
I swear to God, in grade 10.
Why would they?
Grade 10 in the Toronto education system. Yep, American history was so. In order to graduate, you have to have,
America is more than the United States, by the way. So
yeah, American history. And yeah, it's you need 30...
Oh, you mean North American history? That's not the same thing.
No, I am talking
now.
American. That's probably why.
U.S. history.
Yes. Listen to the words I'm saying.
Okay. Well, Rob's the one. Rob's like filling
Ignore
my head with
Rob
things because I realized it's like, oh yeah, well, yeah, okay.
No, it was yes.
There's multiple Americas. There's Central America, South America.
Specifically. Yes, American history.
We don't need to separate the Americans.
In Chris's defense, the United States and Canada share a common origin.
Well, I got to admit, most of the class just focused on the War of 1812 and that it didn't necessarily go the Americans' way, and then they focused on every war since, how the Americans made the difference every time, other than like Korea, which ended up being a tie, and then Vietnam, which was a solid L, and
a tie.
From there, Korea was a tie because they both.
It hasn't ended yet. It hasn't even ended.
That's what I'm saying. It was just
I've never heard a tie.
Yeah.
Watch
Heartbreak Ridge. You want to talk classic movie?
That's right.
Get your Princess Bride and send that to the curb.
I will have to agree with
Heartbreak Ridge.
So you have your definition of classic is like what, old?
Old? No.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Have you
very nice.
Kyle, have you seen Heartbreak Ridge?
No, I haven't.
Heartbreak Ridge is a phenomenal film. Here's all the artists.
What year was it?
It would have been
year was what?
American cheese history. Oh, okay.
Oh no, I'm okay. We have different definitions for classic then.
It would have been like probably late 80s off the top of my head because they're talking about the invasion of Grenada in the movie. So here's the artists that were scheduled that are not going to attend Fan Expo in San Francisco. Brian Azzarella, Bjorn Borens, Michael Cho, Amanda Connor.
Ooh, that one hurts.
Tony Daniel.
That one hurts too.
Weather Deladera.
That one really hurts.
Chad Harden.
I don't know who that is.
Crease Lee.
If you know Harley, you know who Chad Harden is.
Yeah. Chad Harden's done a lot of Harley stuff. Inyuk Lee. Mike McCullough. Obviously Jimmy Palmiotti, since Amanda Connor's not coming. Derek Robertson. Don Rosa. Fabrice Sapolsky. Mark Silvestri. James Tinian. And Pablo Villalobos. Villalobos.
I've never tried Judge Dredd. I've never tried Dredd.
Villalobos.
Is James Tynan supposed to be there then? If Deladera was there, okay,
he was, but he's backed out.
He has since canceled.
Well, he still might be in Europe at this point because I know he was at in Italy last weekend.
It probably was it's Thanksgiving. I don't want to go there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyways, I know the short box people will be there, but they're based out of Oakland, so it's across the bay.
So E-Man's going as well.
Yeah, E-Man's gonna be there. I guess he's going. He says he's going all 3 days. Although Friday's only a couple hours, so I don't. It's not worth it to me to go up there for fight San Francisco for a couple hours. If I was staying at a hotel there, I would maybe. Then that's different. But I'm not
Mhm.
staying at a hotel, so I just probably just go Saturday. I don't know if I'll go Sunday or not.
There you go, Tony Daniel. Tony Daniel Spider-Man.
Yeah, nice.
So
Tony
I
Dan's a great artist.
was thinking of going, but the place that I'd stay at, they're actually coming down here this weekend. So
So it'd be easy to catch a ride to go back up with him. Not just.
no, they're just staying here the whole weekend.
Yeah, I don't know what I gotta figure it out which day I'm going. It all depends. I mean, my kids are in town. One kid leaves Saturday, one leaves Sunday, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm probably just gonna. Actually, I don't want to drive up. I hate driving up to San Francisco, so I'll probably just get a car and have a car take me. Like, get an executive car, roll up like you're a boss. You know how it is. Just like
Chip
you.
will probably send a limo now.
That's what I'm saying. Executive car. Yeah. That's how Chris
love
always.
how-
Chris always tells me if you're not gonna go in style, don't go at all.
Yeah, like walk in like you own the place.
That's right.
That's how Chip gets into freaking conventions. He just walks in with a normal badge. Says, "No, I'm supposed to be here."
Don't you know who I am? Did you see the car I rolled up in? Come on.
Chip does have a nice ride.
You don't send those to just anybody.
Like Chip's got his own Jordan named after him. Like, let's be honest here. Like Chip wields a lot of power.
Could be.
I can't find the movie I'm looking for.
Is it the one where that guy does that thing with the other dude and until they don't?
And loses the girl.
No.
Now, my goal wasn't to pick up any big books, but you know how I roll. I'll say, hey, I'm not picking up any big books. 2 minutes later, I'll look at you and say, hey, remember when I told you I wasn't picking up any big books?
I lied.
Wow, well, those cat-like reflexes.
That'll be me.
I thought he was gonna do the Austin Powers. How about no?
Nope. I'm being I feel like I'm a shark in chum-infested waters right now. My dog is circling me. It's an hour before dinner, you silly pup.
Dog.
You bitch. Highly accurate. Yes. I know. Mom's in the other room ignoring you, huh? She's playing video games. So, what you eating there, Spidey? It ain't good?
World's finest collection.
Kentucky
Really?
Fried Chicken.
Hmm.
Are those are you eating the popcorn chicken? It's like
No,
mostly oh, okay, good.
having a quite an oversauced zinger burger, which has got a lot of supercharged sauce in it, and it is I can't handle hot food overly well. Even though I like it, I struggle if they put too much in there.
All right, what are you doing? The no, I wouldn't say I have like a handful of books. That's about it. Like this one, it's over my shoulder, but
Mark might or Pops.
I was gifted this one. The world's finest 42 from Fall 1949.
Yeah, I'd say either Mark, Pops, or probably Paul Cook would probably have.
Yeah, Paul has an extensive one.
Yeah, I picked up a couple. I've had a couple, and I've gotten rid of some.
Rob's got that nice race
34.
car, the race car one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
number 34, which is I'm not gonna. I want to take it down.
Oh, excuse me.
I don't know if I can see it big enough worth a damn. I'm trying. Yeah, number 34 up here. But I've got a couple others. Like I've got 98, 99, and 100, and a few in the 200s. But
Oh,
I just
Remy.
picked this one up from C3. It's 149.
What is going on?
Oh, mate.
It's Rob and I battling
Things
again.
come off the tracks. What the fuck? Oh yeah.
the game of secret
Nice.
identities.
There was anybody watching Cover Slingers earlier today?
No, I dropped in to say a quick hello, but that was about it.
The final round, this guy shows a amazing an AF-15 3.0 graded, signed by Stan Lee.
That was probably Man Cave.
Yeah, it was. He's trading it for something better in his eyes.
What was this? I'm sorry, I missed.
Grey Man's cover slingers.
What show?
Cover Slingers. You guys don't watch that?
Grey Man's channel.
I'm usually busy Saturday afternoons. Not to
No.
not
It's
to pull
mornings.
the "Do you know who I am" card, but you should know what I'm doing Saturday afternoons.
No, it's Saturday mornings.
Yeah, well, Saturday morning where you are, I'm still doing that same thing that I'm talking about.
No, but it's earlier.
See that
I
shirt that Rob's
swear.
wearing there?
Is it like when Breakfast with Brian is on?
No.
No, it's usually about, well, for me, it's usually about an hour. So I think it starts about an hour before Only Slabs.
I'm,
If
yeah,
that gives
I
you
know.
an indication.
I know when Only Slabs is. Also,
I've
that
heard-
shirt is pretty
I've
decent.
heard of the show, but my question is this: what was the book? I missed what the book was.
AF-15 3.0 signed by Stan Lee.
Oh, great! So, in other words, we were only the second AF-15 Simon Stanley showing on the YouTube today. Is what you're saying?
But
Way to
Rob,
bring me
that's
down
okay.
there, Kyle.
Right, Rob. Ours was a 3.5. Just saying.
No, it was a 2.5.
Oh, God damn it!
I saw yours as well. I just
What a
thought it
bunch
was
of
ironic.
losers.
Cancel the show.
I was trying to say
Listen,
that
I quit.
There
I'm
was,
gonna flip the table over. And
What is wrong with you?
I was trying to say that 2 AF-15s were shown,
Mhm.
but I wasn't allowed to finish my sentence.
Sorry, go ahead, Kyle. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hi. How's
No,
it going?
What were you saying?
No, I don't want to say it anymore. Hello.
Kyle's just sipping on the mimosa.
Morning mimosa.
How about no? No.
That's the one.
Wasn't me. I was waiting for a different one. Waiting for a different one. How you doing, Chip?
I'm fine. I got my coffee. I'm good to go now. I had to go make some coffee.
It's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane.
Shut up.
Just
It
keep
is
reading
not.
Do you have time?
Whatever.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to play for Kyle. And he wasn't going to say anything. So I had to play it. It was going to bug me until I got a chance to do it.
Chip just fucking goes right into it.
Oh, no. Chip has no restriction.
Chip's like, fuck that
Chip would turn it off. He just.
I shut down your StreamYard.
Chip goes,
How you like that?
Green, and then it just cuts off. It's black.
On my phone, I can't see any of the cuts. It
He
just
pulls
goes
up his
silent
phone,
for a second.
And he looks for a second, says, "I see Remy's internet off."
Uh,
He has a little Excel spreadsheet,
I
and
did
you
get
just
this
click
laptop
buttons.
from Chip, so I believe he's in here already. I don't know what he's doing. He's looking at all the stuff I'm doing here, anyways. So
Do I need to change shirts and put my only slabs on?
yes, Kyle is alive.
Yeah.
We're all happy. Well, you don't need to be
Yes,
mad
Kyle
about
is
it.
alive,
What the
yep.
fuck?
I don't think Scott likes the fact you're alive.
I was supposed to send Scott a message too. Let me do that.
Dump
Dear
some
Scott,
peanut butter whiskey.
my name is
in
Kyle.
my hot
Do you want to be
chocolate.
friends?
Chocolate
The
and
end.
it tastes like peachy.
Dear Scott,
That's good.
I'm gonna do a handwritten note for Scott.
K-pop out there crafting things.
Peanut butter whiskey. I'm sure it does, but I'm bewildered by this peanut butter whiskey thing. I've never heard of.
You've
such
never
a
heard of peanut butter whiskey? Really?
No.
They got some crazy, yeah.
Well, you got to remember, Chip, and I'm about to say
Yes.
something. I'm going to say something here.
He's about
That's
to twirl the
absolutely
mustache.
Here we go.
That's absolutely sexist and
And the mustache.
I drink my whiskey flavored.
I
I'm
understand.
not a girl.
I understand.
Wow.
Wow, I said it.
Wow.
I just
Shots
happen to hang out with a
fired.
couple guys that enjoy that.
There's nothing
No,
more feminine than peanut butter. I know
There's
that.
Scott,
God,
piss
piss
off.
Hold on.
You're embarrassing me in company.
I didn't do that.
No, in all honesty, I know I'm just teasing with that.
Damn, Rob.
Just stop. Just stop doing it. You're going to drive me crazy.
Oh,
Why are you yelling at me?
It's terrible with three people at the controls. It just
I'm just along for the ride.
It's just gone crazy.
no, I only drink whiskey flavored. That's it.
peanut butter whiskey. That's
flavored
Mark.
whiskey.
Well, yeah, no, I
Now
as a
available
lover
at the
of
liquor
peanut
store in
butter and,
Ontario.
I
Look
will
at you
say,
started K-pop.
Sure, but I could see it. I mean,
Pure
and I-
pulling whiskey, do.
the idea of putting it into your coffee, your hot cocoa, I should say, and making it Reese's sounds interesting.
Yeah, I
actually good.
see what you're saying, Rob. I think you were a little more intrigued by it that the
It's not flavors that I consume normally. I mean, I am self-professed as to being the guy who drinks my whiskey and my coffee black.
Actually, Rob, it's not a bad chaser with a bold cigar.
You know what? Actually, I really enjoyed with a cigar when I couldn't have a cognac or something was there's out here on the West Coast. For a while, I got really into micro brewed root beers for a while, and there's a root beer out here on the West Coast called Henry Weinhardt's, and it had a nice vanilla finish that went phenomenally with a good cigar.
My preferred thing is like a chilled Irish cream, to be honest with you.
Sure, I can see that.
or a coffee. I good coffee and a cigar blends beautifully on the palate.
K-pop, I don't know. I mean, I could see it. I mean, apple bourbon for me, I get it. I mean, I'll drink that when I drink unaged whiskey or moonshine.
I was going to say we get something apple around here. It's moonshine.
Yeah, it's apple. I got a jar. Matter of fact, I got a jar of apple pie moonshine in the fridge right now.
Yeah.
And you know what? Actually, I should look. I say things that come into my mind sometimes right away, but then I think about it and I go like, you know what? I have some coffee flavored tequila in the fridge that's absolutely phenomenal. What? What is your problem? There's a dog right here.
When I was in Tennessee, I went crazy with some of the moonshine breweries that
Did you
down
get
there.
any of the popcorn flavored?
There was Remy, I forget the name of the company. I actually have a T-shirt that's based in Tennessee, and you could go in and for like $5 or $10 or whatever it was, you get 10 little shots that you could try. and I did that twice in an hour, and I was basically crawling out of there. But I remember the apple pie was really good. The blue, there was one that tasted like blue freezy, and a creamsicle one. And
Yeah.
but yeah, they were all fantastic.
Yeah, when
I
it-
ended up picking up a couple bottles of that. The pecan pie one was really good too.
No, pecan. You said it right the first time.
Well, I got corrected, so no,
It's
it'll always
pecan.
be pecan. Yeah,
No,
you
it's pecan.
you go into a pecan, you eat a pecan.
No,
That's what I was told.
I tell you, when we did one of our cruises to Mexico, we went to a tequila distillery, and they did the same thing. They lined up all these little half shots, and they did the silver and the anejo and all this other stuff. And then they did the different flavored ones, and it was hilarious. You did like 6 or it was like 11 o'clock in the morning. You hadn't even eaten anything yet, and then they give you those, and then afterwards they're like, okay, which one did you like the best? Whichever one you like the best, you get another sample of. And then who's here celebrating a birthday or anniversary, and you get another one. And we were doing all that stuff, and next thing you know, you're like 2 sheets to the wind, barely able to walk. And then when you exit the place, you went downstairs and out through a jewelry store. Like that was like phenomenal. Get people all liquored up and then send them through a jewelry store.
It's funny. This past Wednesday, I was at Retro Rocket picking up my books, and sure enough, Chris actually has a filing cabinet just away from where his till is and everything. And I'm looking at there, and I'm like, oh, there's Rob, and there's Legion of Comics, and I kind of blurt out loud, I'm like, you should probably have one of my magnets here. And he looks at me, he's like, you think?
You know, I mean, no, you need to get the updated version.
Hey, Retro Rockets, I got 2.
But you don't have the new version.
I was gonna say, no, for real. That was one thing I was surprised that they didn't have, because their logo's so cool. Y'all need to have stickers.
They have something you can order on Spring, but not in bulk. But Chris, actually, that is a reminder. I'm low. I'm down to 1 magnet left of yours, and only a couple of the cards. So at some point, if you want me to continue to insert them with
okay, I can do
the
that.
giveaways, because right now what I'm doing when I send out the giveaways, I'm inserting, in addition to my card, I'm inserting your card. I'm inserting a slab only slabs magnet, your magnet, my stickers. So it's a whole swag pack.
I gotta admit, Lee posted images of what you sent down to him,
right?
And it blew my mind. I'm like, wait a minute. So Lee has the Comic Vet magnet that Chip here designed, and I was just like blown away. I'm like, that went from Canada to the United States to Australia. That's fucking cool.
I figured that he probably didn't have one.
I have an original Comic Vet magnet, thanks to Rob.
Do you?
Yeah.
Holy, so there's 2 magnets in Australia.
He's got the old one though.
I got the old
bloody
one.
cool. Yeah, I don't care which one you got. That's awesome, man.
Chris, I'm a distributor, man. You get it to me, I get it out, baby.
That's fucking cool.
The only way I've got people's merch is through Rob, because he gave me a whole heap of, he had all the like spares and things like that. So he sent me a whole pile that I didn't have. So
wow, man, that's awesome. Awesome.
Yep.
Compared to Coming to America too.
The Comic Vet down under.
You know, it might even just be easier. You know what I should do, Chris, is actually we should take that, if you have that image file for the magnet, I should just get that image file, and what I can do is I can when I burn off my next order of stickers, I can make a couple rolls of that if you want, and we can just throw those in the box. Or if you'd rather have the magnets, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I mean, I can.
Now you can see the porn that I'm watching.
Cool.
Is it Brazzers?
No, it's just us.
It's just.
Well, somebody had to have a stash.
It's what happens backstage, actually.
What happens backstage stays backstage.
Okay, maybe I should do something else.
I've never even seen those.
Are they like Matchbox, or are they?
I have been inserting those in the packages as well.
Yeah. I have a. I'll eventually get to the 160 liter tub of Marvel cars that I have.
What are liters?
Oh, nice.
Sorry, I haven't got a conversion thing on me.
Close. You go. You go
Let's
to
go like
the
this.
store.
How
You
big
get
is it?
Hey, Kyle, have
Yeah.
you ever gone to the store and bought soda?
Sure, for the sake of the argument.
They have 2-liter bottles all across the store.
Okay. So
It's
he
half
has
that.
Okay.
What do we got?
And
Or
then
you
he
get
has
1-liter bottle.
137. He has 137 of them.
DJ,
How many
don't you need-
liters?
I mean, we have liter
Kool-Aid
bottles in the stores. I don't understand.
Just trying to think of.
Don't you miss these, Rob? He's like, no, not really.
He wants to know it in gallons.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. I was trying to think of what.
A liter is pretty close to
measurement
a
was?
half gallon. It's pretty close.
I want to know in fluid ounces.
Oh, in what?
Fluid ounces.
Fluid ounces. That's how I measure things.
Can you tell me how many drams it is?
How many stone?
How many stones?
Oh,
Yeah.
Stones. Mhm.
How many liters in a liter?
Measures everything.
It's,
by
it's a
grams
tub.
and
It's a tub full of about 500 cars. There you go. Does that
You said-
that make it a bit easier?
Okay.
10 comics.
Yeah,
a gram
yeah.
Cost $80.
Unlucky
My
Um,
favorite measuring unit is beard seconds.
Oh, Australia to the UK. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds about.
Hey, what's up, Joe? Are you
Yeah,
coming in?
that's almost how much
Okay,
it costs
Joe.
Mad
What's going
Spidey
on,
to
sir?
send me stuff here in the States. So
Hmm.
I was really surprised. I mean, I just, the book, that one slab I just sent Lee, that was because it was a single slab. It came out. I was able to ship it first class parcel instead of priority, and so it was $29, which is the same as it would cost me to ship to Canada. I shipped it to Australia. Now it took
That's actually
longer
really good.
to get through customs. It took about 5 days to get through customs, but everybody told me, "Oops, Rob, you mailed it to the wrong address." Lee never gets his mail if you send it to his actual address. But I got a message from him saying, "Hey, my goodness, you're the only person on the planet who's ever shipped me something that arrived." So yeah,
because I think he gave me because I know when
or something like address.
Yeah, that's right.
Because something about he said something about like Google shows his address somewhere else, and it's like, yeah, but the numbers are on the house. The postal service isn't using Google to deliver. They should be looking at the numbers on the house, and that's all that matters.
Hey,
Yeah, but when
Morris,
you're in the outback,
what's your driving time to leave?
Werewolf, is that 80 AU?
What's your
or
drive time
80
to leave?
pounds?
It'd be about 18 to 20 hours.
Oh, journey.
Or to make it even sound even weirder, it'd be about an hour flight. So
you just mail stuff to him then?
Yeah. Yeah. We haven't been up to Brisbane in
80 AU. Okay.
over a decade at least.
They just tariff the hell out of it, man.
Most parcels don't get inspected internally unless there's other weird
any
stuff.
kind of
But there-
contraband.
but there's
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, they
that's
just
why I was very
tariff the hell out of it.
surprised.
I don't
Very
know what
surprised
this is.
when Scott's knife got through customs.
Yeah.
You mean a knife like this?
Yeah, that one.
Love that knife. Love it.
I use that in all my unboxings now.
Yeah, and these are highly illegal in Canada.
They're illegal here too.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, they're not here in California.
Oh yeah. God bless America, baby.
When the mailman drops off my mail, he usually hands me a knife to do it with. Here,
He's like, use mine.
I got a whole bunch of them.
Like a butterfly knife just dancing in the center. Here you go, man.
Drive through liquor and guns, baby.
I was
Remy's
waiting
"No,
for
I've
it.
got my own, and he,
I
Drive through
only
liquor
want to
and
hear
guns.
Mad Spidey say what Comic Journey said, though.
No.
Come on, give us another timestamp.
That's a little bit old.
Yeah, although I did like the other day, you did pull out the other.
Yeah, I have that too, werewolf. I have the Franklin Mint Spider-Man knife.
Does it shoot webs?
No, it's got the little like corner box on it or whatever like that, with just sort of Spider-Man's head and just the webbing and stuff.
So it cut off Spider-Man's head.
It's not big enough for that. You're trying to make me say that's not a knife. It's not. Yeah.
We're trying to.
I'm not.
I want it.
You just
No,
did.
just you, Journey. You're the only
You
one.
don't realize
waiting
it,
for
but you
it.
just did.
Mhm.
I got you at a minute and 39 minute or an hour and 39.
Actually, I want Mad
minutes saying
Spidey
it,
to say it,
so.
but I want him to do it in an American accent. There you
I
go.
can't do American. I used to be good at
That way,
accents. I can't
that
do
way it
accents
would.
anymore.
That way, you guys would get nothing out of it.
Yeah,
Do a Californian accent.
Dude.
I can't do accents.
Dude.
Oh yeah, dude, totally.
Let's go surfing.
It's always surfing. It's always surfing. I don't get it. Like that's
Yeah.
not.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Why don't you get on the 405 and get out of here?
That's a SoCal thing.
Hmm.
By putting the in front of it.
The 210, the 5 freeway.
Yeah, up here we just call it 5 101.
Hey, Mastodon,
280.
check this out.
We don't put the in front of it.
Yeah, baby.
It even says Mastodon. Nice.
Yeah.
Thing's massive, dude.
We could use that for Slab Hub. Doof, 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 doof. Only slabs, pardon me.
Yeah, we're it's so funny. It's like we've been doing it for a while now. We're still stuck on it.
I called it that earlier today.
I know. And
It's
you're
like only
like,
slab.
I
mean,
still subconsciously call it slab head.
slab hub.
I still think Remy's response to the announcement that Rob and I did was just pure gold. If the CBC Awards came up with just the best one-off show, Remy attacking Slab Hub would be nominated. I would flood bomb the hell out of the CBC Awards just to get that nominated. I would create email addresses and do
I
like
gotta close my
25 just to
shop
get
because we're on my birthday today.
just Remy, an angel trying to calm him down, and then Remy's literally looks at her like, "No, I'm not done yet."
It was what was so funny is it was talked about in the in another stream. I'm trying to think of what it was, but I had missed it. I didn't know that was going on, and I literally found out about it right before the show. And I told her about it. I was like, "Is this not the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's pretty bad, but still, it's I don't know." Yeah, that pissed me off when that went down that way.
That's why we have the tagline on the stuff that
Ooh,
says
nerd chainsaw.
the two guys one show, was because they had their little extra tagline that they put on their thing as the two guys one press.
Mhm.
That was exactly why. Oh, well, all right.
Yeah.
I'll play that game. You want to play the game?
But the thing is, since we made the brand change, the show's been on fire. Like it's just been boom show after boom show, and today was another one of those
banger. We wore poor Remy out, man.
Yeah, like Remy's shoulder must be on fire at this point now. It's just like boom every time.
So that's what I was saying to Chris before you came on, Rob. It's like, Rob and I are both like, we need that one to complete our run. We need that one to complete our run. We need that one. And it's just like, oh, stop showing them. Make him hurt.
Yeah. No, he just pulled everything off his wall. That was it. It was like, there's like 7 books left. He doesn't have that many slaps, but what he's got was quality, no doubt.
Yeah.
Unless you were a DC fan, in which case you went.
He did bring one.
He brought one DC book.
Yeah.
It was a good book. Like when he said he's going to pull a DC, I thought it was going to be the first Ra's al Ghul, the way that he was been pulling out like big Silver Age keys, but it was the the homage cover, which is still a banger book. But yeah, that's hey man, the kid likes Marvel, so that's what he flexed.
Nothing wrong with that.
Frickin'.
I love the terminology that you're using. Banger, flex, pull out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
Says the kid
sexual.
watching porn.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. It's the purpose of the show is we do the innuendo on that, man.
Yeah.
That's
I'm just admiring the terminology. I mean, I
that's,
come from
that's
like
why
the plumbing
that's
side
why we
of
all got
things.
the climax with the AF-15, man. Only Slab, Saturday, 11 a.m. Pacific to 2:30 p.m. Eastern, or 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 a.m.
Unless you're in Australia.
Sponsored by Sticky
Then it's
Pages.
whenever Mad
Well,
Spidey
no,
wakes
actually,
up.
Mad Spidey, even if you're in Australia, the show is still at 11:30 a.m. Pacific at 2:30 p.m.
in the past.
Yeah.
But it's not too bad. It's not too bad with the because some shows it's working out better for me now with the obviously everybody with the daylight saving times now because normal time non-daylight saving for either you guys or me it's on at 4:30 in the morning. When I go to daylight saving times, it's 5:30 in the morning. But now you guys have gone there. It's actually at 6:30 in the morning, so it's actually a little bit better now than.
So how long are you going to have it that way then, Morgs? Till the spring?
It will be we've still got another probably 5 months, something like that, of daylight saving time. So it's it usually starts, I think the second last weekend, I think in October, and it goes right up until about March or April.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I'm not understanding exactly how there's a 2-hour shift in there, and it doesn't make any sense. But
yeah, it's really weird. But
because if one buddy shifts an hour and somebody else shifts an hour back along lines with it, it should be back to the same time.
I blame the Illuminati.
Well, anyways, Mad Spidey, the way the time works is Saturday 11:30 in the morning Pacific time is still Saturday 11:30 in the morning Pacific time, regardless of where you're located in the world.
Thanks, Mark.
It's just
well done.
Sorry, real time.
Oh, so Prime Meridian?
Okay, Greenwich Mean Time.
Yep. Prime Meridian, Greenwich Mean Time, Zulu Time, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing.
Oh,
I love
it's
when
supposed to be where it still beats Canada. Well,
I still love when Rob broke down the time zones and explained that nobody on the East Coast thinks about West Coast time at all. But it's still converted, like you just naturally will convert it to East Coast time.
Yeah,
and
because everything you always hear is always that
like
way.
I felt full like when you mentioned that I was like, damn it, it's right. I don't.
That's why I have this with like all the time zone times where people I know are, so I can just.
Well, then you have the same things. Like the poor people, same thing with people in Central Time, right? Nobody gives anything hardly in Central Time except for like WTBS Atlanta. Everybody always gives everything in East or West, and so if you're in Central or Mountain, you're always having to also do math constantly here.
So my understanding was always because of my, being a basketballer in NBA, it was just Eastern Conference, Western Conference. So I'm just like East Coast, West Coast. So I just put like LA and New York in my phone. So at least I know the two extremes of where the times are.
Unless you want to go with the East Coast and like the far eastern or far western part of Alaska, which is 5 time zones away.
Stop it, Rob.
I don't need to be confused anymore.
No one cares about Nome. No one cares about the Bering Strait.
Okay.
No one cares about New Jersey.
Hawaii is another couple time zones back.
Jersey.
There was your American accent, everyone. I hope you picked up on it.
That was bad.
Joyzy.
Joyzy.
Yeah, we're gonna pass on that one.
Yeah, as I said, I can't do accents.
Just when you sing songs that are in like an American accent, like that's just what it is.
Matt Spidey doesn't sing.
Oh, okay, never mind.
He drops hardcore rhymes and bars, man.
Yeah, we've already talked about this. Freestyle specialist. Go on, Spidey. Show him. Show him. Off the top.
Where is it when I need?
How about new?
You need to you complete me.
I just punched in my password so many times that it locked me out for an hour.
You mean so? In other words, what you mean to say is that you incorrectly punched in your password so many times that you're locked out for an hour.
Correct. It gives me an hour to find my password, and I already found it. All right, now let's just sit here and wait.
Remy, when you do those, do you do the flavored smokes?
Yeah.
Like what do you have right now?
Strawberry.
Peach cobbler.
Strawberry?
Yeah, I usually have something fruity.
Like creamsicle or
no. It's like
tutti frutti.
Yeah, something I can like sail away to. So it's like watermelon, pineapple, tropical.
Strawberry.
Takes me back to the Bahamas. You know,
TCD treat. Yeah.
But yeah,
Hawaiian
it was so the brand that I normally get had a new strawberry come out, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot.
Strawberry.
Sometimes it's a cotton candy bubblegum mix like that. I might get into some of that candy, but for the most part, it's like tropical fruit stuff.
I think they banned all that stuff here in California.
They did in Canada. TM was telling me about it, and I was like, bro, I'm going to ship something to you. You're getting a box from me.
Here as well, we can't, like, because the ones when they had, like, before the disposable ones, the ones you actually had to maintain, they've totally gotten rid of. You can't buy nicotine for them anymore. You can use it and have the flavors, but you can't have nicotine.
Yeah, they're not banned here. That might be his province, maybe. They're readily available in Ontario.
Yeah, no, well, you can vape, but you just can't have. They can't do the flavored stuff because it's targeted towards kids and.
Ironically, I got a new device
or kids all
that I made a review video on, and I'll never post it. I do review videos, like I get new controllers and stuff. I do, like I make videos, and they just sit on StreamYard.
No face, no
do
face.
You edit them too?
No, I record it. Like I get, especially tech stuff for whatever reason. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to try out this controller or something, and then I do like a whole video on it, and I never do anything with it.
Do you get cold feet or forget about it? Like
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna. Maybe one day I'll have like the lost footage or something. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it.
The found tapes.
I got a new device in, and I opened it and unboxed it and put it together and talked about it and everything. And
then what you can do is, like Old Man Collectibles, is decide that you're frustrated and tired of everything, and you just start posting old stuff and call it like, oh, old lost footage.
Yeah,
did I do anything?
You could do it like
he always like, did I get anything?
Remy.
Is it any good?
Yeah, I have no idea.
The lost you can
it was honestly it's the same. We did the same thing with statue reviews. I mean, we had a statue, and the first one that we got, we recorded it like 3 or 4 times, and then I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it was like formatted, and I was like, all right, we'll have to wait. And then we sat on it for like 5 or 6 months, and then said, all right, screw it, we're just gonna release this is what we got, and that's it. And so then we would get more statues and kind of do that, and it was weird. I don't know.
Oh,
I guess it was more critical.
The thing was weird. I thought you were talking about Kyle for a second.
No, not Kyle.
Wait, is Kyle not weird?
I think I actively try to be weird.
Those look like those Doc Brown glasses from Back to the Future when he was creating the little model set.
Yeah, I can see that.
What the hell am I looking at?
See, I can't hear when it cuts out. It just goes silent for me, so I have no clue what the heck's going on.
You just have a box of glasses?
Yeah, I bought a bunch of safety glasses from like old safety glasses. These have
Yeah,
like
the other
leather.
ones look like a pair of old welding.
Why not?
Yeah,
Remy?
yeah.
Don't you just have some legs laying around?
Yeah.
True. And now I
Some
will
people
remove
shouldn't
myself.
judge.
These are cool.
Is that leather on the side or plastic?
Yeah.
Leather.
Hey,
Oh,
welcome back, Chip.
thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Ooh, these are my favorite.
That's 2 in like 5
What?
minutes.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
You punk.
Kyle's naturally
Kyle's
weird.
naturally weird.
That's fair.
I
Why
think
we
we,
like
I think we call it, isn't the political term eccentric?
No, he has
I
to
like.
have money to.
I used
He has
to.
to
I
have
used
money
to.
to be
Out of the
eccentric.
box.
I used to hate being called weird
When
in
you're
school.
poor, it's weird, but when you're rich, it's eccentric.
That's true. Yeah, that's why I grew my hair out.
Because you can
Actually, the
afford
real reason the real reason I grew my hair out is I want to donate it to what is it, Locks of Love or something for cancer patients.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
My
they
youngest
said
did
that they needed 12 inches.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh God. And then I still wanted to have
And
hair.
they-
Like
and
I'm
they
at
mean they want real 12 inches, not
1 hour,
man's 12 inches.
55
Yeah.
minutes.
Oh yeah. But like I'm like at like 14 inches, but like if I cut it off, then I'll have no hair left.
Yeah, I know.
Easy.
My youngest grew their hair out when they were young, and had donated to Locks of Love. Had 15 inches removed to let you have an idea how much hair they had. When they cut off the hair, their hair still went down past their shoulders. So it was.
Jeez.
I
It's a
probably
lot of
find
inches.
It's all your fault, Remy.
Remy and Chris had way too much fun doing that. Just the giggles, the childlike giggles that were coming from them.
Sorry. It's almost 11 here. I turned into a 13-year-old boy.
Fair.
All right, okay. Here, I can.
Yeah.
I got it. Share screen.
Gotta fix the strap on this one.
Strap on. What? All right. So this is before.
That is a lot of hair.
That is a lot of hair. Wow.
Right, going in with her friend, and then after they cut off.
And it's still long.
Still a lot
They
there,
could
though.
have
Yeah,
gone
it's
for like
still
a
a lot.
second round.
I was expecting,
Round
like,
2.
shoulder length. It was still long.
Exactly. There you go.
Wow.
So that's the.
What a wonderful charity.
That was,
No.
that was their first haircut.
Going on, guys. Mhm.
Anyways.
Hey, what's up, Kyle? Long time no talk, brother.
You can pretty much say that to anybody, though, can't you, there, Kyle?
Oh yeah, I haven't talked
You've been
to any of
hiding.
you guys in a
Yeah,
long
you
time.
haven't talked to any of
man.
Of course, you know who else is getting close to
We
ready
missed
for
you,
their
man.
time,
We missed you.
getting close to donating their hair for Locks of Love like that is Chris the comic vet. Look how long that hippie is. Jesus
That's true.
Christ. My God.
It's itchy as
Isn't it
hell.
getting like in everything you try to eat and everything? I mean, how do you deal with it?
He's got more on the top than he does on the sides, even.
You know,
That's
the
pretty damn
other
good.
morning I was brushing my teeth and I'm looking, I'm like, what is that? And I plucked out an eyebrow and I'm like, this is the longest hair on my freaking body.
Wait, hey Chris,
Wait
we
a
get
start
second,
going to
what?
here.
ears.
Yeah.
You got a little
Tell me,
scraggle.
tell me more, Chris.
Yeah, it's no fun getting old.
Yeah. Here's whatever. I just
I remember it once when I was a kid.
12 inches. Fine. Do you still want my hair? Okay, got you.
I'm just gonna move that over.
I don't think that's how it works, Mastodon.
Get that. It's like tomorrow. I'll go out and start organizing slabs in the garage. Now that
Remy with his new little pack box.
watch
I
out,
love that
Remy.
smile.
I mean, can those
I feel like
stack?
a real collector now.
I mean, how rich are those? Like, are those a cloth or are they like a corrugated?
It's like a cloth, but it's got like a cardboard on the inside.
So yeah, I was just curious, like how he probably doesn't
It has
stack.
like a Velcro thing here.
I think they stack.
You could probably attach that to a dolly and then be like one of those guys that drag it around at a con.
Yes.
Oh, one of those assholes that bloody try to get like 100 books signed and like one artist. We got one of them.
Simon's got PTSD about that shit.
I'm telling you.
Who hurt you, man?
Oh,
He's waiting in line and he looks down, he sees a box and he's like, oh.
no, this guy.
I gotta be honest,
Books, man.
I
Let me go in front of you. No.
I'm literally
in
usually
Sydney. This guy's notorious for it. I remember I went for a con, and as I've said before,
One
I'm gonna
guy
get into
who's
the story. Fuck it.
Fuck you,
2016.
Greg.
We got Arthur Adams, Joyce Chin, Cully Havner, and Frank Cho were coming here. And I was warned about this guy before. I was luckily Beck saved me a spot in Arthur's line or whatever like that. And then they're like, watch out for this guy with the suitcase. He literally walks around with like a massive Samsonite suitcase full of books to get artists to sign it. And he will hold up the line for hours to try and get this sort of thing like that. And I saw the guy there and I just went, oh, look, there's so-and-so down the front of the line. And I just cut the line in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
There you
And
go.
I'm like,
does he pay?
There you go,
Does he pay
Chip.
the artist?
I'm staying
Chip.
the hell away from him.
I'm not saying
Chip,
nothing.
that's how a rant really works.
I'm
oh,
telling
no.
you.
Like,
Does
we're
he pay the
easygoing
artist?
people over here. Easygoing people over here, but when shit like that happens, that's not gonna fly.
Well, I
Definitely.
know Arthur Adams is like first 5 are free, and then after that he does he charges.
He actually looks after us pretty well over here. Like most of the artists, because we don't get bugger all, artists at all. Like we'll be lucky to get 2 or 3 creators per big con, if we're lucky. Like obviously we get all the local guys, but we don't have a massive amount of famous local guys. So
Oh, okay.
but,
Is Spine Ticks not on tonight?
Pick one asshole.
Do they
You didn't
pay
have to
the
bring your whole
artist?
collection here. Pick one. Pick 2. That's it. You don't need to have 55 books signed in a row. It's the same signature. You met him. There. Go. Next.
Take a bloody picture and move along.
Yeah.
I wanted to get some signatures. Here you go.
Nah, it'd be more like this.
Or they're not even out of the bag and board yet.
Jeez.
Bad bags and boards.
Fucking break. Get the fuck
I'm very
back
careful about
along.
the grades, sir. I will remove all of these.
There'll be bagged and boarded comics. There'll be trades. There'll be omnibus. There'll be like
And then they're like,
An
whoa, whoa,
omnibus.
I need
Wow.
to get this witnessed. Can you please wait a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's no witness shit here. Just move along, dickhead. Move along.
I need a witness. We need to fill out the form. I'm going to send all these off, each one individually.
To be cleaned and pressed.
Yeah. Wow.
That's what I need to do. I need to track down some Halo slab books to send to some of you guys. That's what I need to track down because nobody over there's got them. I think there's I don't think there's many of you guys that have actually got a Halo slab.
I've looked for them and I can't find them.
Halo as in the video game?
Halo is in the Australian slabbing company.
Oh,
Is it Halo Reach or Halo 2, Halo 3?
Just Halo. They're not the prettiest looking slab,
No,
but
they
they're
are.
sturdy as fuck. But
Mhm.
like they are really strong.
I'm sorry,
Like
sturdy as what?
Like a kangaroo could jump on them and it would be okay.
Pretty much.
He holds up the slab. The
I love
kangaroo
that.
starts punching it.
I love that everybody gets the same like level of bullshittery towards each other.
Yeah, so even Tiny would approve.
That guy's jacked. Look at
That's what I tagged that Spidey in.
Did you? Is that
I
racist?
saw it on the IG and I tagged that Spidey in it. I was like, oh, that's Tiny. He's in the back. It's the funniest in the world.
Oh fuck! I'm crying.
I'm sorry, Spidey, but when I see a kangaroo like that, I think of you. It's just,
That's like Remy said. I said, yeah, that's
crazy
Tiny.
video.
He's
Did you
just
see
in the
that
back.
thing? Though? He's fucking jacked. He reaches out to try to grab the phone and scare the crap out of. I would have just thrown the phone at him. Take it. Yeah.
Very aggressively.
Oh, Frank.
Yeah, knocked out by a kangaroo. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the legs you got to watch out for, not the not the hands.
I don't know. That one was.
There was a kangaroo fight circulating around on Twitter or Instagram a few weeks ago, where one kind of jumped and then kicked the other
Yeah,
one,
went
and the
through
other
the
one
fence,
went through a
Taylor.
fence.
Yeah.
And the other one just stood there like, "Oh shit, I might be in trouble."
Yeah, that was on the news. It's not very often that shit like that gets to our news because obviously it's just common practice. But
Just driving down the street and that's what you see.
The best is when people start like doing the soundtrack overlay, so then it's like the WWE stuff, and they're like, "Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Oh no!" And then JR's like, "Oh my god, he's dead!"
and then you need Pedal and Pete over the top ropes.
It's an RKO out of nowhere.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Yeah, I don't have an over the top ropes. There's a copyright against that. I have this.
Baba.
That's the only one I got for Pete. It's the only one he let me use.
Baba.
The only one you were able to steal.
That man is so confusing to me.
He's the best.
No, he's
best in the
not.
game.
He's not. He's not. I think he's the worst, but he's successfully the worst. I don't know how to explain it.
He has his own brand of entertainment. We'll leave it at that.
Oh man, it's just like every like ounce of my being is just okay.
I don't
Yeah.
think he's too far from me, actually. I think he's in Southern Virginia.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like I didn't mean you. I thought you meant personality.
Personality-wise,
I was like, what the hell are you talking
I can't
about?
compete with that. I wish I could. That dude's the real deal.
See, if Comic Journey likes him, then that just settles the cake for me.
He definitely wouldn't win any votes for the most politically correct person. That's for sure.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yes. Getting thrown over the top rope is on my bucket list.
Actually, me too. I'd love to be in like a Royal Rumble and get just tossed out.
Oh, I thought he meant by
No, I think he's talking about getting cut by Pete.
Oh no!
You will literally
I
throw
heard
him
DJ
over
asked
the
him that
top
before.
rope.
He's like, "Hey, can you throw me over the top rope?" He's like, "It's permanent if I do." It's like, okay, never mind.
Yeah, he's definitely a character. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Okay. When I first started on the comic scene, hell yeah! You know, both of us, Cat fan, we both have very similar senses of humor, so it's not that far off.
Aggressively promiscuous. I like that.
I did one collaboration with Aggressively Reacting, and I sent him the wrong cut of the video, and he aired it anyways, and I was like upset about it because I put like an hour and a half into filming something, and I sent him like my first cut, and it was like where I just say fuck, and I just stopped talking because I screwed it up.
So you haven't
talking
seen
about Journey?
You haven't seen Black Panther yet, have you, Remy?
I have not.
Ooh, Wonder Woman. All right, guys,
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
gonna take off. Remy, thanks for having
Chris, thank you, sir.
me. All right, guys, have a good evening. Take care, everybody.
Bye, Chris.
And happy American Thanksgiving, everybody. Or I guess just happy Thanksgiving to you guys.
Are you going to be MIA next week?
For
I don't know. You
Canadian Thanksgiving.
you said you. I didn't know if you were going to be gone. Like we weren't going to see you.
when would you
I'm
not
going
see
to be
me?
there every Thursday. Guess what? Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Friday we're going to do a generic in the mix. I'm taking over everybody's shows, every channel that is like, oh, it's a holiday. Well, guess what? We're going to have some form of Only Slabs on Saturday. It's going to be great.
Let's go. Let's go.
Rob's like, wait, what? Just send me links, man. Just send me links.
Yeah, I'll be around. All the non-US people will be fine.
Yeah, well, the rest of the planet. All right, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bob.
Bye-bye.
What did I miss?
Chris left. He said, "Happy Thanksgiving," and I was thinking, "Are you going to be gone next week? Are we not going to see you at all for the rest of the time?"
He's just extending the wishes to the rest of us, huh?
Okay, so Scott and Chip are two of the most savage people in the chat, but two of the most nicest people to talk to.
Chip is savage.
Hey, Chip. Yeah, Chip is so mean in the chat. I'm not sure if you've ever seen him in chats.
Yeah, he was mean on Only Slabs chat this morning to me.
He's a menace. Chip is a menace, but he's perfectly fine to talk to.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm a nice guy.
Exactly.
White Shadow.
I can still see you.
Yes.
Well, there you are.
TJ. Shadow knows.
That was so cool when you were streaming today, Chip, and everybody was calling you the Shadow. I was like, man.
Yeah, I know exactly. And then
I
you
was
jumped
like,
in.
this is
You jumped in
thing
and like,
that's
this is the guy who
happened.
gave me my name.
It was just so smooth of a transition. Like you were the White Shadow. Didn't matter if you were playing games or on YouTube or whatever. I was like, yes, it's awesome.
Yep.
Chip, did the people that were in your party, did they think you're hot shit because you had like to respond to your live chat?
Not at all. No, because they have far more subscribers than I do.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I have heard of this video. I haven't seen it, but I have heard of that video.
That's that's an old one.
Oh, that one was funny where they freaking. Oh wait, when you fuck up the book.
Oh my god! It wasn't 8.5 when they're like 4.5.
Then he's like, "Oops." That was one of the earlier videos that I saw. On
Remy's significant other is either on stream or in chat frequently.
Yeah, she was in the chat earlier, but I think she's probably asleep.
Mad
now.
Spidey's is usually snoring next to him, and mine doesn't give a shit about things I do.
Nor does mine.
She's too busy gaming in the other room.
Mine's only snoring on the Legion stream because it's like 10:30, 11:30 at night sort of thing, and we're usually tired.
Do me next.
Every once in a while, mine will pop a head on cam wave high.
Oh, you'll get a hand occasionally, depending on which.
Yeah, now because her spider sense is tingling, she's now drifted out of the room that she was gaming in, and she's looking at me oddly from out of the corner of my eye. I can see her sitting there looking at me.
What are you fucking talking about me for?
Somebody was asking why our significant others are never in chat.
You gonna wait for a hand or something? Go on.
That's right. They're my
Right.
friends. I don't hang out in her chats. She doesn't hang out in mine.
Mine hangs out in my head. It's
You know
made
how
up.
you stay married for 30 plus years? You have your own.
Drugs.
You have your own. Well, drugs are helpful, but that's usually to get you started. Chloroform
Gotcha.
helps you start. Then Stockholm syndrome. Then after that, you actually
the
just need to keep
antidepressants.
your own separate. You have your time together, and you have your time separate.
The
You don't
key
have to be
to a
together all
happy
the time.
marriage is separate bank accounts. Am I right or am I wrong?
And then she's
We
flashing me
have separate
boobs.
bank accounts. I don't know if it's key to the marriage, but we do have separate bank accounts.
Well, that
Okay.
just comes out of practicality from a standpoint of if you have two people operating out of a single bank ledger and you're spending independently and you're not constantly updating each other with what's going down,
Yeah.
you can't. In the days of people who use a checkbook, then only one person had the checkbook with the ledger. I don't. I run everything rounded off the top of my head, which would drive her crazy. Which is funny considering how organized I am about everything else in the world.
Yeah, I was going to say that's so weird.
I know. There she is. See, there you go.
I'm real.
I'm
Time
real.
stamp, 2 hours 15 minutes.
Also,
she's the voice that says only slabs on the intro.
I have something to say to her. She has great taste in video games.
Kyle says you have great taste in video games. I don't know why Kyle knows what video games you're playing, but
Because you've told me.
what does she play?
Wait, why am I blinking?
What, I can't just take the compliment?
No, I'm really curious. I'm calling Kyle out because I like to call Kyle out. It's what we do. It's our thing.
Wasn't it like WoW Reforged?
No, she doesn't play WoW. There's no loincloth
Not the Reforged
wearing-
one?
No.
How baked are you right now?
Never mind.
So now she doesn't have good taste in video games. Is that what you're saying?
Well, now I don't know. Can you describe the video games?
She plays Star Wars: The Old Republic.
I was like,
yeah.
I was going to say that, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah. SWTOR.
Take it easy, Scott. Hey, if
See,
you
Scott.
stream from there, sir.
And then she plays some of the Jackpack games with her friends sometimes.
Okay. Well, SWTOR is good.
Cards Against Humanity Online. Yeah.
Hi, Scott.
So yeah, there you are.
Sorry, I thought it was WoW.
Super Mario Kart.
Oh, who's what? Oh, this is Remy. Yeah, Remy Q Studios. If you were to look it up, it'd be Remy Q Studios. I'll shoot you a link. You can hop in and say hi and hang out for a little bit and just talk comics if you got nothing else going on. You're welcome to. I'll give you the link.
Oh, it's cool.
All right. So now you see now what you guys did. Now you got it. So now Frenzy's gonna hop on and she's gonna go to the bathroom first though. But all right.
Yeah, Kyle.
I'm drinking out of cask wine.
Don't know if YouTube would. Oh, you're right. You're okay. Trust. I know. You're
Yeah.
right. As long as nobody's handling a firearm, you're okay. But I've been to plenty of shows. I know people are going to be holding stuff. So
The we were worried that your Nerf show was gonna get cut.
well, if they confuse this thing. Ironically, the real firearms I have right here, but if they confuse this,
No, Remy allegedly may or may not.
cut the stream.
Yes.
Remember,
Oh no, I do. I'm allowed to say I have it. I just can't.
No, but they may or may not be readily at hand. You don't
Oh
know.
no! I want everybody to know that if you come through this door right here, you will be met very swiftly.
You either get Nerf or you're not get. It's either Nerf or it's not Nerf.
Yeah.
Which will it be?
This is more intimidating. I
That's
think
for
Trident will
close-
make people stop and go.
close quarter
This.
combat.
Yeah.
You start doing your unsullied. Hey!
Yeah. If it's a gun, like it could just be somebody nervous, you know what I mean, or it's unloaded. So like Trident, there's a confidence level there that you got to consider. Like This guy's for real. This is something that we didn't expect.
Yeah. You gotta get with a trident though. You have to have a net set up above the door so they come in, they get netted,
Ooh,
and
yeah.
then you get to stick them with the trident.
Yeah.
Right?
So I do want to get a net to go with it. I want the full gladiator. Like I want the single arm,
Right, of course.
the single arm
Cauldron.
armor
Oh,
in
yeah.
layers, and then net with the trident. I'm really into this. And then I'll take pictures.
And then later on, you can take some paper mache and do up some like coral on it, so you can do your submariner.
Coral.
Make it look like the
100%.
The trident's natural.
I have no shame. There will be a full gladiator setup, and there we go. How you doing? Welcome.
Hey. See, I'm a person.
Hello. I am real.
I'm real. Who used to collect comic books a very long time ago.
The audio is amazing, by the way. It's you sound better than Rob. I don't know why I expected it to be so better. I thought Rob would be the champion here, and I mean he's got the voice for sure, but the audio quality is fantastic.
Yeah, again, it gets garbled going through the mustache. I'm thinking.
Her voice is at a pitch that's a little bit easier for you to hear.
That's what it is. Are you getting amped up for Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Rob,
we were
Rob
pre-gaming earlier this week.
Yeah, last week you went through the process, and actually it was years past previous process, and then the new process that he has. It was very intricate. So
He takes it very seriously.
The pecan we just got delivered today, so we can smoke it with pecan.
Well, you said that you already did a turkey though, right? From a
last
previous meal. Okay.
Yeah, that was just the practice turkey.
Sorry.
That was you knew that was
Knew
coming.
that was
Come on.
coming.
Sorry.
Knew that was coming.
And I'm gone now.
like a
gonna
Remy
leave
sets
again.
himself up and hits it out of the park.
Yeah, the pre-Thanksgiving turkey that was done, and that's been turned into turkey stock, and so there's a quart of turkey stock in the fridge, so that way I can inject that into the game day turkey.
It's
That's
turkeyception.
That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, Frenzy's got 3 long boxes and 3 short boxes out there in the garage that are yours. Oh, mostly X-Men.
Yes, collected X books back in the 90s.
Oh, there you go.
Most of Power Pack.
Yeah, Power Pack.
Also had Transformers, but those didn't survive. But had all the 1 through 75, the 4-issue limited series of the Transformers.
That's awesome.
All the various X titles, because you got everything from X-Men to Excalibur to
Excalibur was my favorite. X-Force I didn't really care about, but the different X-Men.
X-Wing Rogue Squadron
did not have any Star Wars books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Angel's always been an X-Men fan. It's mostly been cover buying, and then just recently when I started getting some more of the keys, now she's getting into some more of that. So the Phoenix Saga is her big thing. So it's like I'm trying to pick up some of those.
Yeah, they're not easily found over here. That's for sure.
Yes, Trev.
I really like Power Pack.
Unfortunately, it's something that a lot of folks put more value in them than what they did. So you kind of have to find it just the right place now. So.
There.
Yeah, they did the classic X-Men run, and we had those.
I mean, he's not here. There you go. Now it's.
Look at us, honey. We're bottoms.
Hold on. I was gonna say that. I don't know why
they're going to be surprised.
Right there we go.
Yeah, except that in bed we sleep this way.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, but Rob's OCD now is going to go off because it's not like 3 and 3 now.
No.
Because this is this is.
It looks like a W.
It works. I'm trying to think of what I don't have anything. Here we go.
Isn't it weird though when you have a kid and all your dreams and hopes just go right out the window?
I was trying to think of something that would keep you constantly. Another couple related.
Our dreams went right out the window with the kids when they left. It's just us. Now we have our own home.
That's
situation.
right. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Although it was still get used to it to some degree. So Frenzy's pretty happy to have the kids coming home for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Once a mom, always a mom.
Somebody's got to play tabletop board games with me.
You were saying that
Fair enough.
they went away, right? Like they're away.
I shipped them out of state. Yes.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that. So
It's two different states.
Yeah. It was a pragmatic issue. One, I mean, first of all, unless the kids are going to go to the state school that happens to be in San Jose State where we're at, they were going to have to. That would be the only one where they could stay here. Otherwise, we're paying for room and board anyways. In California, room and board is pretty expensive.
Yeah, no.
and the state school tuition here is pretty high for a state school tuition. That when I send a kid out of state because there's a Western undergraduate exchange. So the 14 Western states, you can go to the various state schools, being a resident of one of those state schools, and you get a scholarship that reduces their tuition down to like 120% of the in-state rate. So you pay a much less, which ends up equaling pretty similar to what our rate is here for state schools. And then on top of that, you're still paying room and board, but the room and board is typically cheaper in some of those other states. So there's that. California's secondary education system is also very impacted. So what it means is you can't get the classes you want.
You can't study what you want. Yeah. Absolutely.
It's really difficult. And so graduating in 4 years from a state university in California is very difficult to do.
Always has been.
If not darn near impossible. Whereas I can send my kids out of state and they have no problems. My son actually at Utah where he's at, if he really wanted to, he could graduate a semester early. And my youngest, the school that they went to, it was possible to actually sign up for a 3-year program where they basically give you credit for a lot of the stuff you did in high school as long as your grades were a certain level.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But they opted not to, which is fine. But they get the classes, they're going to get done, and then they're in a state where maybe they have a half a chance of affording to live. If they get a job, they can live there. Whereas California, again, here in the Bay Area, there was no chance that the kids were going to, out of college, get a job that they could afford to live in a house, short of having 12 roommates, and ever buy a house here. I mean, it's not practical. They basically are stacked up renting, waiting for some family member to die and will them a house.
Or Rob would have to sell a lot of comic books.
It's so true, though. Like I can literally relate to everything that was said.
Let me take a look at this wall behind you there.
It ain't that much. I've talked about what the house next door went for. I mean, there ain't that many comic books here in this house.
The Blue House?
Yeah, the Blue House.
IKEA Central.
Yeah, we saw the Blue House.
Oh my God.
Fortunately, it's not that color anymore. But
yeah, I don't imagine somebody would want to move in and be like, "Yeah, we're going to keep this like that."
You know what? I've always wanted to live in.
I still, you know what though? I like when you. I think last week you were talking about your house when you got it, and you're like, "Yeah, I got it at a deal for the area, but we definitely had to put a lot of work in." And you were kind of explaining some of the decor that you guys had to deal with, which was funny.
Right. Well, and again, it's one of those things where I still say to this day, I think I overpaid for the house, not because of the value of the time, but because to me, the amount of money that we spent. I mean, you spent over $500,000 on a house. It's a fixer-upper with Section 1 work. To me, $500,000 is an awful lot of money to spend on a house. Now, I live, and I know it is like in North Carolina. $500,000, you can go buy a pretty nice house, right, Remy?
Have your pick. Yeah. You want the mayor's mansion? It's right there.
Here now. I mean, that was almost 20 years ago. That was supposed to be.
You could buy the block and have a party block. You could have a house and have it be nothing but comic books.
Right. So the price. So I mean, what these things go for now is insane to me. So.
No, seriously, I can tell you that the value of the home for what I got. Well, actually, not the value. The price that we paid for this house is essentially your front porch. So
Right.
just give you a heads up.
You know, it's one of those things where it's like you pay for the weather. You know, I don't shovel snow.
Yeah.
I don't have humidity.
Yeah.
And you know,
We don't have mosquitoes.
yeah. It's like very temperate. I mean, and it's not as hot as where Kyle lives.
Correct. And I have mosquitoes.
Yeah. So like, I mean,
Yeah, we have
the way I like to describe it, and this is Mad Spidey and anybody outside of the U.S. I apologize. I'm going to do this in Fahrenheit, but
I'll do the math.
essentially, we have about a dozen days a year that goes over 100.
That's
And-
38.
And we have about a dozen days a year where the overnight low drops to 0 Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Maybe, I mean, just get maybe a dozen where the coldest part of the night. That's the temperature. That's it. Otherwise, for the most part, it's between 50 and 80 degrees.
Yeah,
Fahrenheit.
But you don't have humidity though, do you?
No, our humidity is like 20%.
Yeah. So summer for us, like if we hit those like mid to high 30s or early 40 degrees Celsius, the humidity could still be in the sort of 70, 80, 90% sort of range.
Right.
So like your nights are just, if you literally don't have AC in your room, then you're screwed.
Nope.
It's sultry.
Mm.
It's what was it? That line from Good Morning Vietnam? It's hot and it's wet, which is great when you're the woman, but not when you're in the jungle.
Yeah.
I don't know what werewolf if that's true.
No, but it's just funny. I found a hat full of money, and then I was chased by a man with a guitar. It means the hat.
Busking.
Yeah.
All right.
Took me a second.
You're embarrassing me in company.
What is Jim doing? What was
I don't know.
Were we falling to the sky for a second? That was.
We can still see you.
Shows up with angel wings or something. Yeah, like as the smoke clears and you come out of that. It's amazing, Chip, that I can. Before you were famous, I remember you doing that live stream, and I jumped on there, and I said before you were famous, you were doing the live stream, working out the OBS, and you had like a port window, and now you
Fixed
got
my
all
OBS.
this.
My virtual cam stopped working. I updated damn OBS, and now virtual cam doesn't work. I gotta find a new plugin.
Yeah.
But
how long ago did you upgrade OBS?
yeah, last time it popped up, I don't know, but it hasn't been working for a while. I've been using most of the stuff straight in the StreamYard. Actually, lately I've just been using StreamYard to record the stuff and then downloading it and doing it because I haven't needed to use multicam windows or anything, and I can then have my little scrolling banner or something. But I'm sure there's a plugin for that on OBS too. But you know, you know how I am. I'm simple, Chip.
Mm. Yeah, that's fine.
You know, that's why I do my graphic design in Word.
Yeah. Oh my lord.
You're kidding, right?
Dagger in the heart.
No, I'm not kidding. I absolutely
not kidding.
Honest to God, do all my graphic design, all the title cards and everything. I do it all in Word. It's got a simple tool for removing background from graphics. I can do stuff. I mean,
it's not the worst, I guess. Yeah.
Pretty
in
close,
Word, and then I use Snippet to make it into a JPEG, and yeah, I'm well good.
Oh my lord!
You type
Word and then snippets.
Convert docx to PDF.
Well, it's better than me because don't forget I still get Simon.
Yeah, you Simon.
I get Simon to do my thumbnails.
At least, do you pay him? Do you pay him?
No, he owes me enough favors.
He lets him be his friend.
Yeah, there you go.
He allows him to use the name Simon.
Yes, yes.
They were in a pitched sword battle because there could only be one. But in the end, he said, "Well, I'll do your thumbnails," and he said, "Well, okay. Well, then if you do my thumbnails, then I guess there can be two."
Yep.
Yeah, that was weird when we got that.
And then Simon was born.
Simon.
Yeah. And it was a great show.
What does Simon say?
You're waiting for that one, weren't you?
I was.
Well, I can tell you.
Yeah, this is my best ever.
That's what he
Simon.
That'd be great.
That's
You know,
exactly
actually,
what
that'd be
he
good.
said.
Every single time you guys do a joint together, instead, it should be the intro. Should just be like the Simon Says game, just like doing the random lights, and that should be it.
So Rob, is this the Mad Spidey that sent all the really cool chocolate and cookies?
Yes.
All right. He even shared them.
There's only one Mad Spidey.
Okay.
Yes.
But yes,
Yeah, you can partly blame Beck for that as well, because she's like, oh
We
no,
don't-
but I want to get him this one this time, and I want to get him this one this time.
We don't blame her. We thank her. Oh, my diabetes doesn't. But hey, that's a different ball of wax.
Hey, it's good cookies to go full diabetes with.
That's right. I just have to actually eat like the recommended serving
No,
size.
they're thanking you for it. That's Rob's wife there.
He's married to Thing.
She was
Yes.
thanking Tim Tams.
No. Lady fingers.
Oh,
Lady fingers. Yeah.
That's great. Let's see. Yeah, we know there's no humidity in southern New Mexico. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What happens when you own New Mexico?
Well, there's only 12 people in New Mexico. That's a fact.
That is true.
So,
that is true.
Do they all turn left in Albuquerque?
Yes, that was the problem. That's how they got stuck there.
It's tradition.
There's Actually, I'm sorry. There's 14 people in New Mexico. 12 of them turned left at Albuquerque and are near in this outskirts. The other 2 are in Santa Fe.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to say Phoenix, and then I was just going to have to walk over and smack you.
Smack them. You could do that anytime, though.
It's true.
We won't complain.
I'll tell you for it.
If we wanted to.
Channel first. Somebody gets.
There's half a
somebody
chance
gets up
that
from
during
the camera and goes into another camera and hits somebody.
there's half a chance.
Remy will clip it.
Yeah.
Please.
There's half a chance that in New Mexico during the summer, the population shifts dramatically, and Cimarron becomes the largest city in the state, just because that's where the Boy Scout camp is.
There you go.
That is a fact.
Did not know that.
It's not just the horse from that movie.
Cimarron, New Mexico, Philmont Scout Reservation. That's the claim of fame of New Mexico in my mind when I was growing up. So that was the place. That's the only place we went to New Mexico was to Cimarron. Sleep in Tent City. Yep.
Is that
I've ever been there.
a first order helmet behind you there, White Shadow?
Which
Yes.
one?
Over
Yeah.
your right. Over your right.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that
Yeah.
is. And then that's the exploded Return of the Jedi.
Nice.
I'm happy
The
that
new
we're
one.
talking Star Wars.
That's the.
Has been-
And then that's the newer one from.
The Boba Fett.
Yeah. Yeah. Not
Oh, and then the Vader.
The Obi-Wan Kenobi show. The Kenobi
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
it's the Kenobi.
Are those to scale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Cool.
they fit on my head, so.
I still say you need a bunch of Stormtrooper ones on spikes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly.
Did anybody watch Tales of the Jedi?
Yes.
The animated? What do you guys think?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool.
I thought that the stuff with the Count Dooku part was really good. That it filled in some
Mhm.
good explanation of
Yeah.
motivation and some other stuff on there that was
Yeah, it did.
quite interesting.
Yeah.
And did more to show the concept that that the Jedi and the Sith are really two extremes of of a common core religion, essentially. That, if you want to take it from that aspect, that they've both gotten lost. That the Jedi,
Absolutely.
well, they think that they're all pure in intent, but they've lost their own way.
Oh yeah. Mm.
The room development chip has been amazing.
Yeah,
Mine?
It really has been cool.
yours, the evolution and
Being able
of
to
your
see
room.
the room of old into what it's transformed into. It's amazing.
My wife would probably beg to differ.
The nerd cave.
Wouldn't know anything about that.
She just walks in Rob's office, turns around, walks back. Whatever. It's like I give up.
No,
yeah, because if I go to Chips, I mean, Chips changed in a little bit. So
Yeah. Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
it used to be
that's
all
what it used to
dark
be
and
like.
glim and all this other
Yeah.
stuff.
So
Yeah.
Didn't even have a lightsaber lighting up the place. It was really
Nope,
horrible.
I didn't have the lightsaber. Didn't have all that stuff.
But anyways, what are you gonna do?
I was gonna say I have a brick wall.
I have a blanket only because I'm not at home.
but it is a Spidey blanket.
I had the gray blanket for several months.
Well, we go to Remy's house. I mean, Remy's got the piano.
That used to be Remy's,
Yeah.
Yeah. Before he got locked in the basement.
Which is funny because the first time I ever saw one of Remy's video, he had that background. I thought it was his real background.
That's what a lot of people do. Yeah, I don't remember the stream I was in, but somebody had commented on that. They're like, "Wait a minute, that's a green screen." I thought it was.
Yeah.
You had all those comics on the wall and
I
stuff.
think you were in banter. I remember.
But this is a green screen.
Yeah.
So
It's like the old
Them
trick
on the
where you'd
moon.
reach back and you'd pull the slab and
no, I mean legit. Like this is, it's
just a backdrop.
It's a backdrop, yeah. So.
Oh,
If
face
I'm,
of
if I'm
bow.
showing
Nice.
green books, I have to be careful about the
the
green screen.
What silence? What I really like there, yeah. Was when after you'd done all the stuff with the wall of comics, green screen, and all that stuff for so long, and when I was doing back in the day Slab Hub, the first ran and I got to do the wall, and I had thrown up a picture on as a virtual background of the wall because I had pulled all the books down off the wall, and then when I turned it off, it was what? That was a green screen the whole time?
Yep, I remember that.
That was what was when everybody took over my studio and they made the videos. I think Simon was the only one that had the wall, so I thought that was funny.
Yeah. Werewolves on fire tonight.
Bartender, yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
That's what I normally have on for the show, but
I
got lazy.
Yeah, he usually serves up Harvey wall bangers.
Yep. Angel with her crazy drinks.
Well,
When's
it's
she
funny
going to
'cause
start
he-
doing that again?
I don't. Honestly, I don't know. She's talked about it. The problem is that we would find a drink and then there would be some sort of ingredient that we couldn't get. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hold on. I got to turn this off. Now I'm lagging. It's going to bug me. But yeah, so it was like trying to find a substitute, and I don't know. I don't like that because we actually try it, and if I don't want to try something and then it's horrible, and it's because we had to substitute this for that, and it's like not the true drink. So
yep,
yeah.
Although that could be fun just to watch somebody's reaction of
yeah.
We've secretly replaced this form, without letting them know. Today we
without
yeah
with turpentine.
I
Let's see
think
how they react.
The first three were awful, and so I was like, "This is just a train wreck." When I just have to try these horrible drinks the whole time.
It's called.
She had one good one, and then after that they started getting better. But
all I know is when she called me and asked me what my favorite ice cream was, I'm like, okay. And find out she was using it for a drink. Like chocolate. Mint chocolate.
This-
Okay.
This drink calls for bitters. We were out of bitters, so we secretly replaced it with hemlock. Let's see how this goes.
Merlot.
Uh,
Hmm. Oh no.
All right.
Crazy.
I'm gonna go play some League of Legends. I got people spamming my Discord to come play.
Lies.
Have fun. Don't get in
Nobody
trouble.
spam- Nobody spams
Don't talk to
your
strangers.
Discord.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining. We appreciate it.
Hi, Kyle.
It's been awesome. We've gotten a lot of Kyle lately, so we appreciate it. Thank
We
you, sir.
missed you, man. We
Yeah.
missed you.
Have a good night, everyone. I'll talk to y'all soon.
Good night.
Have fun storming the castle.
See you, mate.
Yes, exactly. Tyler. Wait, good morning.
Just woke up and got yelled at by Comic Journey. Is there anything I missed?
No.
No, that sounds about normal.
No,
No.
Yeah.
CJ's on fire tonight.
What you gonna do? What is it? He's just being CJ. What are you gonna do?
Kyle and Petal and Peter cut from the same cloth.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Tyler, you're the best. You're the best, Tyler.
Kyle's the only man I know that posts content and then takes it down.
Yeah. Yep.
I've been a few on those live streams, and then literally 24 hours later, he just takes it down.
Yep. It's funny.
There was I got on a couple for a while there. He was running because he does it at wacky times. It's like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. here, and so. But I got on a couple of them, and the last one that I was on was he was talking about indie books, and it just so happened I had a stack of indie books, which at the time I don't think I was getting any new comic book day stuff or anything. I just had a stack, and literally everything that he was talking about or that somebody mentioned in the chat, like I would have one of those books, and it was awesome. And I was like, nobody's ever going to believe this, and tomorrow it'll be gone. And he's like, yeah, that's the beauty of it. I was like, all right, well, this will be our own little thing. That's it.
It's very
He jumped in-
Snapchatty.
Yeah.
So
He jumped into the game stream today, and I was playing, and the guys that were subscribing, they started subscribing to him, and they were cracking up and making fun of the fact he's got, 280 some 300 subscribers in 2 videos. And they're like, what the hell?
Does he
I'm
still
like,
have
"But-"
the interview with The Rock up? I didn't even look.
I don't think so.
no.
No.
Yeah. So honey, he did it.
Lexicon one.
He
know,
did his whole thing where he
someone
did this
else
interview
800.
with The Rock.
He's
Someone
got a
else is
couple.
800 subscribers.
It was actually a rock.
He's got a
Yeah.
couple community members on there that haven't been on any other live stream because again they'll just
Because
it'll
they
just-
know it'll be gone.
yeah.
Mhm.
You got a
Yeah.
rock.
He's kind of the Andy Kaufman of YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, I think
do
after
they
Drac,
get that reference?
He
I think
does
after
because
Drac called
it was
himself-
explained to him.
Okay.
I think after Drac called himself the Saddam Hussein of YouTube, it kind of changed the game for everybody else to be whatever you want of YouTube. So
Went down a rabbit hole or a
Yeah.
spider
That's
hole.
not a spider hole. That's not a spider hole.
What's up, Rolando?
That wasn't an offer to see what a real spider hole was. Thank you.
Indubitably.
I gotta go run the dog around in circles with a laser pointer before I get into the next raid.
Au revoir, honey. I hope I see you
fun.
later.
See you guys later.
take it easy. Thank you. For
Thank
joining.
you for having
Yeah,
me on and briefly
You're
talking
real.
about comics. I have.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be a figment of my own imagination.
That's right. That's right. Everybody knows and they can vouch for it. I paid $20 for this one and $20 for this one and $20 for this one.
Yeah.
They're all
Yeah.
only $20.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Actually, I think you got 3 of them, and then the 4th one was free. So it was
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, there you
Actually,
go.
that's true.
They just
Yeah.
gave it to me. They gave it to me.
See?
Why would they do that?
Right. Right.
Exactly.
See you guys.
It's
See you
easy.
later.
That's awesome.
It's actually funny because the ongoing joke whenever we always if we go to a small con or a big con or whatever like that, and we're with Simon and Sarah,
Yeah.
Beck will always say do not get me on camera to Simon because he's always filming a lot more than what I do, whatever like that. But if you pay close attention to some of Simon's videos, you can get a quick glimpse.
I was gonna say, I think there's been a couple times where just a sneak on.
Yeah,
there
just
real
a
quick.
quick flash or a
All
a
slabs
finger
are
up in the air.
two get one free on eBay. Yes.
And if
It's
you
the
want to see
law.
an example of that, next Saturday on Remy Q Studios, check it out.
Remy slabs.
Yeah,
Slabs, yeah.
only Remy slabs.
Only Remy.
It should be
Because
only
you
not
thought
slabs.
last time we opened up Pandora's box, I got some real slabs to show you now. Spider Horror is not the only thing that I can show on this one.
So in other words, next weekend is going to be pretty quiet for live streams by the sounds of it.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna have a
be
pre-recorded video that'll be.
Oh, okay. Well, pre-recorded. Never mind then. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not doing.
I was going to say, so it's going to be Remy and I like all weekend next weekend.
Well, I'm going to be out at a con
If you're
potentially.
gonna-
So,
No, if you're gonna play something, then I'm not gonna take the time. But
well, you can take time because everybody can watch pre-recorded whenever the hell they want.
no, that's true. That's true.
That's the
Yeah.
funny thing. It's not like I'm doing it with a premiere or something. I'm just going to have it up because
Yeah,
I'll
try
probably
that
be
out.
because I may be at the con. So
Yeah.
if I wasn't going to be at the con, I might do a premiere, but unlikely. I was going to post it.
If you're just gonna post it, then once it posts, that's what I'm gonna put in the comment. I'm gonna be like, come back and watch this later. If you want to see only Remy slabs. And in fact, I'll invite anybody in the chat if you want to show one or
You
two
should call it-
slabs. That's it.
Better. You can only
I can even do that.
people
That's
can come
it.
on and only show one slab, and you can call
Yes.
it lonely slabs.
Lonely slabs. Perfect. Perfect.
Like
Even
what two
I-
slabs
even
came
I
from
could
him.
do that one.
So-
This is a battery charger, by the way. My phone has been upstairs all night, so I keep talking into this thing. Lonely slabs. That's what it's going to be called. If you want to,
Lonely
if you want to join the
slabs.
stream and show 1 to 2 slabs only, you can check out Lonely Slabs next weekend.
Sounds good.
Invite everybody.
Phenomenal.
I'll take co-hosting duties.
All cards are allowed.
But you can only show one or two.
Yeah, you can only show 1 or 2. It better be a banger.
Can you show a Can you show a Squirtle signed by Stan Lee? I mean, I heard he signed anything, but prove it.
Well, that's what I said. I can't remember what it was. One of the things I know. There's a guy over here that's got a Batman book signed by Stan Lee. He did it as a gag.
Yeah.
Gag joke. One of the last times Stan actually came out here.
Yeah, MJ Comics had a DC book signed by Stan Lee, and they wouldn't give it to me at all.
Well, there is a Batman book where Stan Lee is in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but just to have a DC Stan Lee signed, I would like to do that.
And of course, there's Black Spider, which was kind of modeled after, but yeah, there's a Batman book where it's got cameos in the background of Stan Lee and Ditko or something like that. I think it is. They're not named, but much like the cameos of Clark Kent and Lois Lane and various Marvel properties where they're not named. Or they're named
There you go.
Kent Clark, and you should vlog at SF Comic Con. I don't know, maybe we'll see. I don't really have the gear for that. Because I just have my phone.
It's the guy that you got to talk to right there.
Yeah, no, it's like
just use your phone.
Yeah, but the phone doesn't. Chip's got the setup.
The phone is fine. Maybe if I had a selfie stick or something, but I don't have that either because, it seemed like I'd have to become a teenage girl or something.
Yeah, but the audio
or
isn't-
an Asian tourist.
The
I don't know.
audio's not the best. Chip has it set up where when you're actually talking to him, like you can hear everything. The audio. from
Yeah,
the phone doesn't.
I'd be using the mic in the phone, and I don't not an actual mic set up. And
Yeah,
all
that's
these
what I
other
mean.
things.
No, it's
not
what it
good.
is everybody's just quiet so Chip can do his thing. They just see him coming. Everybody's just dead
Yeah,
quiet so he can just
that's
walk
it.
through
True.
and just do his thing.
That's true.
Yeah. So I don't know. I, you know, I'm really kind of depressed about this whole event. Anyways, it's like I'm gonna go there at least one day, but it's just like nobody. It doesn't seem like there's really gonna be that many people there that from the community and in this area, and it's Thanksgiving weekend. My kids are gonna be in town, and the art. I looked through the list of artists that are gonna be there and the books I have that I want to get signed, and it's like I'm just bringing a couple books that like like Marvel 1000 and Detective Comics 1000 or something like or 1027 where there's like a billion people on it that you can kind of catch some people, but
Did you say you were are you going to try to make Heroes next year?
yes.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not even going and worrying about going and getting a bunch of cash for this con because I really don't expect to spend money on much of anything there either.
You're going because it's close.
It is. It really is. It's because it's here.
It's close enough, and it'd be silly if you didn't go. But you're not going for the intentions of the big con experience.
No, I don't. I mean, I'll walk around there, and who knows? Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe I'll find something that's just an amazing deal. But
that sounds like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Chances are, I won't.
I'm not going there to buy any big books.
Sounds like DJ.
Now, my goal wasn't to pick up any big books, but you know how I roll. I'll say, hey, I'm not picking up any big books. 2 minutes later, I'll look at you and say, hey, remember when I told you I wasn't picking up any big books?
I lied.
I lied.
Nope.
Get to the job.
You're to come back with something crazy that none of us saw coming.
I do have permission to purchase myself a Christmas present. But
Proto Bender.
Yeah, I'd like to stay there.
I can tell you when I went to Baltimore,
honey, it was only $20. Yeah, she'd know better on that one.
With 5 more zeros.
I went to Baltimore and Angel called me and she was like, "Are you looking at anything?" And I said, "Nah, I didn't really see anything." I said they did have a Journey 89 that I looked at, and I just told her I looked at it, and she's like, "Well, why don't you get?" Yes. She's like, "Well, why don't you get it?" And I was like, "Nah, I don't even remember how much it was. It wasn't $1,000, but it was close to." And she's like, "Just buy it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Hold on, say this on speaker so Joe can hear you, so that I have a witness to this, that I potentially could get this book." And ultimately, I didn't, but still.
I gotta remember which one Journey 89 is.
It's this one.
It's not First Loki, is it?
No, it's not. It's not even a key. Yeah,
that's 86, isn't it? 85 or 86.
Yeah, it's just a cool cover.
He's just spinning a hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, my problem is I don't know what I want to do. It's I'd like to. It's I have the opportunity to potentially pick up one of the ASMs I need, but then at the same time, it's there's a couple Schomburg sci-fi books that I've been eyeing lately, keeping my eye on too. So this is the problem with having too many different things I'm interested in. I just can't. I just have to pick and choose.
There you go.
Oh, that's the one that's on the that's in the back of the pop vinyl comic cover. Thor. I just picked that up.
Chip's been working.
There you go, Remy.
Yes. Yes.
Except it should be 9.4 or something.
I know exactly. Yeah, I got to make it a little bit different. 6.9 or something.
Uh-oh. Wrestling's over.
No, we've already talked about New Warriors and Sleepwalker and Night Thrasher, and
I was showing off. I got some.
Good. Well, good. We're going to talk about it again.
Because I picked up some books for the giveaway bin.
So there it is, there, Remy.
Sleepwalker.
Yeah, that is it. Yep.
I keep Sleepwalker next to me, so I don't even have to get ready. I got so many of those.
Does that make you hard?
Books. I have so many of those books. We could get a gun that fires them, and I wouldn't run out of ammo for days.
Speaking of guns and not running out of ammo for days, that's your cue, Remy. You want how about some giveaway? We'll give away if you want some.
Damn, man. You robbed the dollar bins. I already saw Remy's heat. He was in our.
That's right.
You showed up to our wrestling deal for a little bit.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we picked up some Transformers for the bins. Some like first Jetfire.
So Rob was going to be the one I talked to about this.
Yeah,
I'm trying out a new microphone today. How does it sound?
Sounds good.
I know
Yeah,
you're usually
sounds good.
the one that notices this stuff, so I've got a light too. I'm
You
I can tell you.
You would
you
think
don't,
so.
you're not, you don't have any
Channel.
shadows on your face. So.
Channel's coming.
No, it's not.
He's getting the equipment.
Yeah,
He's getting
you're looking
ready.
good.
Yeah, look at this. I got my Ken Lashley today.
Now you got to fight the glare though,
wow.
from the light source, but you're good. Yeah.
He's,
Ooh.
he'll
And
learn.
what's
He'll learn.
nice is it looks like you're using a nice daylight light, so you're not coloring yourself yellow, which is good.
Mhm.
See, look at that. I'm trying to be cool like you, Rob.
You know, it's not just me. There's many more cool people out there.
Normal YouTubers that don't have outlaw mud show tendencies like myself.
Mhm.
Hey, we all start somewhere, right?
But anyway, I'm just trying to give Alan the co-host he deserves. Well lit and easy to hear.
You know, well lit, make you look 50 pounds lighter.
Yeah, I got this thing.
Look at that. Yeah, I'm
Gotta
looking.
move it closer to you, though.
Move it closer.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's solid.
That is
sir.
echoey.
We'll get you a big swing arm, and you'll be.
Remy's looks like a
Hello,
transformer.
everybody.
So I want to keep the microphone away from the computer, right?
Yes, if you're using computer speakers, especially.
Well, my speakers are in my ears.
Oh well, then that shouldn't
Yeah, it
matter.
doesn't matter then. Yeah.
Well, you sound good. You look good.
I'm the only sports broadcaster here with my headset.
Oh shit!
You can tell wrestling's out now.
Wrestling's out.
Yes.
Long time no see.
Yeah. How was it? I'm glad I jumped off. After my uncle lost, I'm glad I jumped off.
Yeah, Remy was really despondent about his uncle losing.
I was upset. He got chopped in the neck like 25 times and then he lost. It's awful.
Well, that's what
It was just funny because you were like, this guy's Japanese. And I was like, yeah, he still looks like my uncle.
And then we learned about the Isle of Thieves.
Yes, we did. We did.
Remy took
Which ironically is
down
very close to
Magellan
Japan.
Lane.
It makes sense that, yeah, that's it's in the mix. So there you go.
Yeah, that was fun. You're going to be very happy, Robert.
Yeah, when are you going to watch that? Why didn't you?
I don't generally pay for pay-per-views for wrestling because I let down on it. I usually just watch. I watch the WWE ones because I get them for free. But otherwise,
for $5 a month.
I like this. No, I don't even pay that.
You don't even pay that?
No, because I have Comcast out here as my cable provider, and they have a partnership. If you subscribe, if you have Comcast, then you get Peacock for free. So
You get the cock for free?
just the P. Cock.
Oh, I call it around my house. We call it the cock.
Right. Well, that
Yeah,
Peacock is smaller than the full cock, but we do get. Yeah.
I see you, Remy.
Yeah. You got to be careful with what he's going to clip. Yeah.
Oh, I don't care. My life's an open book.
You're safe. He's talking into a battery charger.
Look, I've got the phone now.
Oh, it is the phone.
Yeah, Logan snuck over here and handed it to me earlier. So,
Yeah,
Damn,
no.
Logan. What the hell?
I was telling Mark, I kind of like, I watch these things and I enjoy some of the story and the build up to all these events. But experience has taught me over the years is that when it gets time for the actual like event, the pay-per-view, or it just always is a little bit of a letdown to me in the end. It's like, it's just, here's the match, here they fight. And then eventually, most of the time, there's not even like there's no clean win or anything else on anything. And it's just like, yeah.
So
Just moving on.
question
So
for the
I'll
stream.
just watch it like on ups and downs or something.
What's everyone's favorite biography they've read?
What now?
The Longest Yard, the Ron Jeremy story.
If Chins Could Kill, Confessions of a B-movie actor.
Oh my lord.
Do you mean the actor who's been in more movies than anybody in Hollywood? The great Ron Jeremy.
The Hedgehog.
You know it. I mean, that guy's a legend. Do you like young Ron Jeremy or old Ron Jeremy? I kind of like old Ron Jeremy.
Just not prison. Just
I'll
not
take
prison.
Boondock
Ron Jeremy.
Saints- Boondock Saints, Ron Jeremy for the win.
Yeah.
Let's just take everybody here. It's
Eating
just
a sandwich, Ron Jeremy.
To be honest, I don't remember the last biography I've read.
What's up, Salacious is in the chat.
What's up? Oh, there you go. I've read that 8 times. Mm-hmm. I don't know where Panda's at.
Probably out celebrating his birthday.
Yeah, it's officially his birthday now, isn't it?
Oh my god!
Go for the road, baby!
Woo! There's your panda. Oh my lord!
Never too far away.
What's going on, Rum? How you doing?
Oh.
Jamming out.
I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I thought it was somebody working on their nunchuck skills.
It was a Legion of comics.
Mm.
The whole Legion can't buy.
Make it clap.
You gave them all the clap?
So we make it clap.
Oh. Like butt cheeks. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Come together like butt cheeks.
Make it clap.
So what have y'all been talking about? What do we miss?
My wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious.
Actually, on the panel, she's real.
He
I've
is
seen-
real.
Yeah. She's
She
not
joined the panel to say, "I'm real."
Then we all established that all slabs are $20, but they're buy 2 get 1 free.
Yep. Yeah.
And if any of you are interested, who just joined the panel, this weekend coming up Saturday at 2:30 Eastern, Lonely Slabs. If you want to show 1 to 2 slabs, if you want to show 1 to 2 slabs, Remy Q Studios, you're more than welcome to join.
Damn you, Remy.
That's fantastic. Lonely Slabs.
Thank you, Rob, for the name, and thank you, Chip, for the graphics. But yeah, 1 to 2 slabs.
Oh,
that's the reprint.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I for 1 second saw the goddamn header. I'm like, no, you cheeky bastard. But yeah,
The Charlton header?
No, the actual Space Adventure header.
Oh, yeah, it's a reprint.
Yeah. And then you pull the rest of the book up. I'm like, oh, on my radar. I'd hit Rob up on that one. I'm like, Rob, I need some financial expertise on the value of this book, because what I'm looking at online, I just simply don't believe.
Yeah, why are these so expensive?
That first appearance is so expensive because it checks off a bunch.
That wasn't the first appearance.
His first appearance, those might not be expensive, but his first appearance in Space Adventures it's like a $900 book in a
right, but issue 9 isn't that.
No.
There's people who like space adventures.
People like space stuff, and
Forbidden World's nice.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
I like monkeys.
Are you going down a sci-fi rabbit hole now?
No.
Oh.
I'm not going to do the whole thing.
I just picked up some. Was it?
Oh shit! That reminds me.
God damn it! I can't remember.
Now, do you remember?
Yeah, no.
Well, if you do, I got you ready. Look, boom, and you're there.
I just put them in the garage. That's the part that's driving me crazy.
11:30 tonight. He'll remember. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we had Kyle on for a little bit. Chris joined us.
Yeah.
Had a few people kind of in and out.
Yeah.
Oh, Challengers of the Unknown. Picked up like 4 or 5 copies of that from a collection that was they're in pretty damn good condition. Dirt cheap. Proto Fantastic Four.
All right, boys. I'm going to bed.
He-Man.
I'm listening to the AEW media scrum.
What were you saying, Chip?
I said I'm going to take off and go to bed. Been rolling
That
since
sounds
4
kind of selfish,
morning.
Chip.
It is kind of. Just a little.
I'm not ready to go to bed yet.
Well, you can meet me in bed anytime you're ready, man. I'll be up there.
Bob.
White Shadow.
Sorry, I almost hit you with the Django clip. Without DJ, that doesn't work.
All right, guys. We'll talk to y'all later.
Thanks
Have
for
fun,
joining
man.
us, Chip.
No problem.
easy.
Thanks a lot, Remy. Have a good one, buddy. Talk to you guys
Cheers.
later.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Mark.
No problem.
MJF is currently yelling at the media.
I'm gonna watch it when I lay down.
Right on.
I need. God damn it! Why is all the copies of Showcase 19 overpriced?
Because people are greedy.
That package, by the way, fellas, it was three foldable short boxes. That
An
shipped.
Amazon package?
Yeah, that I told you I didn't know what was in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was 3 of these, and they're like they fold up. I was talking about it on a stream. Chip found them and sent them out to me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Chip Getler strikes again.
Yep.
Oh
Chip.
shit, Spidey's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
It's the first time I heard your voice. Oh, quiet.
Dude, I've reached for it 3 times. I'm not gonna do it, but it's like I keep. Nah.
Oh, it's missing half the cover. Shit.
Why the other half to cover later?
Bad on, bitches.
There you go. I did it myself.
Man, I can't wait for Thanksgiving.
Frustrating.
It's gonna be a gobble gobble. Good
Oh
time.
yeah, maybe I better not go on any live streams next weekend.
It'll be a gobble. Yes, don't. If I see you on a live stream, I will get in touch with the host immediately.
Gobble over here, gobble
Yeah.
over there.
Hey, a remix.
Gobble all the time. Gobble all the time.
Do not give DJ
You
any
might
ideas.
have a remix in the making.
Hey, Kev.
Oh, I do that, but that's too expensive too. Damn it! People, stop asking too much money for your books.
Rob has made his requests.
Yeah, really, is that too much to ask? Can we just please not?
No, I'm still with you on the raw books that are slab priced. It's like, come on, get it slabbed or
Welcome to my world.
less.
Yeah.
I understand that's an 8.5, but guess what? You didn't get it graded at an 8.5. So
I understand. No, I understand. You think it's an 8.5.
yeah, it's true.
But oops. Yeah, no, this has been my problem lately. There's a couple books that I've like really been keen on, but just people asking like $200 or double what the going price is, and it's like, really? I'm not even going to play the games of trying to whittle them down at that point.
There any Black Friday things that we need to be aware of? Trying to figure out a slide mark. I was trying to figure out how to slide
You
that
brought it
in.
right back around, bro. You brought it back around.
Why is Friday got to be black?
Let's talk about Hot Toys next.
I hear Hot Toys or buy one get one 50% off. If anybody else knows of any deals out there,
Heads up though, the Darth Vader one, it's coming in and out of stock.
yeah. And if you know of any deals on a Superman statue, I know a guy is looking for one.
Got to be bigger than 10 inches though.
His big 10-inch.
No, 10 inches is small for a statue. If you're shopping a half off statue and you see $95, like damn, that's a deal. And then you see motherfucker holding it is this big. What the fuck?
Isn't that an action figure instead of a statue?
Exactly.
Oh,
Hot
what the
Toys
hell?
are bigger than that.
So, because we were talking about Princess Bride earlier, who's the one who hasn't seen Princess Bride? Was it Chris?
The comic book.
And I just literally got an email saying that there's McFarlane are doing Princess Bride figures.
Yeah.
That means the phone that you're paying
Send
for is doing
Chris
its job.
all Princess Bride figures.
Those have been out for a while. They've done 2 different flights of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I need to get Andre the Giant now.
Yeah, that was one of the ones that was on the email.
That's the only one I want is Andre the Giant.
McFarlane announced a Kingdom Come line as well, which I'm definitely getting those.
Take it easy, Joe.
Flow like the
Saw
salt.
6 figure. Oh man. Oh, that's awesome.
I don't get it.
So it was a good show tonight.
Oh hell yeah!
That was a cool idea that you had to have a non-airing stream, I guess.
Yeah. I should have used Rob's platform so we could sit there the whole time and have the camera track us for me.
I still never figured out the GIF thing. That was what was so
Best
funny.
kept secret. Best kept secret.
Yeah.
It's just funny because I think Rob sent that out, and probably everybody at one like when they saw that was like, oh. And then you get in there and you're like, man, this is great.
Bastard. Yeah, this pretentious bastard. And then we get there, we're like, God, thank God for Rob.
There's something other than StreamYard you can use for this.
And it won't time you out.
Nice.
This one will be given away to channel members this month, along with a stack of other books. Massive giveaway.
I will win it, and then I will have 2.
You see,
Oh, I
look
need
at that. Superman Adventures of Superman #1.
Adventures of Superman #1.
Is that his first appearance?
I think
Oh yeah,
so.
yeah, absolutely. 70. Everybody knows that 75 cents is the first appearance of Superman. But it's just it's a an homage cover. But
so
awesome.
good.
Well, come on, Rob. How am I supposed to learn if I don't ask questions?
What's it an homage to, Rob?
There's a Golden Age Superman.
Do you know what that's the book where they depowered Superman?
I don't know. I don't read Superman.
I'm letting you know.
Yeah, but for those who don't know, they did that because of the eagle on the cover.
Yes, the eagle
because
had
initially when they created the cover, they said if the eagle lands on his arm, the eagle's talons will break. So they're like, okay, we have to depower him.
Superman
and then it
number
worked.
14.
And that's actually the first appearance of Eagly too.
Flo, will you do me a favor and sign me up for your 200 subscriber giveaway? I don't have time to go over there.
That's fair.
I've been pretty busy. Got a lot of stuff going on.
That's like
I think Dave had that on your show.
Yeah.
I see that you're wearing the same shirt you were wearing earlier today, but did you have to change your pants, Rob?
What pants?
Exactly. What pants? They're gone.
We learned long ago.
Stars and stripes.
That's why you wear
Not
swim
pants.
trunks to that show.
You gotta wear
You're
your
gonna
burner
get
pants.
wet.
I already won. See, look at that. Flo treats me so good. A winner is me.
I'm a wiener. What?
I actually made my first ever purchase from BTC today.
Oh, nice. What'd you get?
The Miko box.
Oh,
Are they gonna ship that to
you
Australia?
bought one today?
Or not today. When was it? Yeah, during the week. I just saw it pop up.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was about to say they sold out in like less than like 5 hours or so.
Yeah, I got the email or whatever that it was going live, and I'm like, yeah, why not? It's you know, there's some like I've met Miko. You know, I've got an
You're
original
a
piece.
pop guy,
He's an awesome
too.
guy.
And you're a pop guy too. And there's
And I'm a pop guy.
200 boxes. 100 of them have chase items in them. 50% have chase prizes. Out of those chase prizes, there's a lot of those pop boxes that Miko signed
been
and
remarked.
remarked. And the Venom ones, they have Miko and De La Cruz?
De La Rosa.
De La Rosa.
De La Rosa, yeah.
Double
Sam
signed
De
and
La-
remarked.
So
Yeah, I
thought,
don't.
why not?
I don't chase prizes; they chase me.
That's true. That's how I caught him. But
No, I just thought I'd just
did you
do
get
one
one
for
after?
once.
Did Alan get two to send you one?
I don't know. I didn't get
Or did
one.
Alan get two for himself?
He might have gotten two for himself. I'm not into that stuff. I only get into them.
I'm
when he
generally
makes
not.
me.
I'm generally not like that either. But I just thought that, you know, like not buying it for just content only. But I was just like, you know, I like Miko as an artist, and you know, like I've been speaking to him for years. He's an awesome guy, and
Yeah, Frederici is insane.
That's awesome.
That's insane. Superman #1 coming soon. Like this year, DC's going hard to put
They're
Superman.
finally
back.
putting out a Superman #1. God, it's about time.
They
How have they waited this long to give him his own series?
I don't know. The Miko boxes I bought purely for content. Like I love Miko's art. I got a lot of Miko stuff, but I got that box just to get to do a video, support the shop, and then just turn around and put it on Pop's Attic. I felt like it was a safe bet to buy to have some fun opening up and stuff, and then shouldn't be too hard to get my money back.
Well, the other thing is if I get anything, because there's some slabs and stuff in some of them too, isn't there?
A lot, yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of.
So if
Is
I
it
end up
all
getting
Miko
any,
slabs though?
Yeah, no. Some of the GPs are not. There's like a bunch of different GPs.
Any Sleepwalker #1s?
no, I'd keep that.
You'd have
I
to
don't-
buy it and see. Like the
I don't
biggest,
care about
the
that.
biggest prize one in there is one of the gold foil Superman anniversary ones that are like that sold out. That are secondary marketing, like
Miko
$500.
hasn't really done anything I care about yet. I mean, no New Warriors, Speedball, Darkhawk, Night Thrasher.
Well, if I end up getting any DC slabs, I can use it for a 400 subscriber giveaway.
The second time tonight.
See, like right there, that's how you get me to get your mystery box. You advertise the fire. Like what's Miko done? What hero is Miko known for, and how high does he bounce? Because I'm telling you, man.
That's it. I'm talking to Dave.
Facts.
I'm talking to Dave. I'm getting a speedball from Dave.
Facts.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Interesting.
How much would you hate me if I got a speedball from Dave Yarden?
I mean, then send it to me. Not at all. I'd be delighted. That's not That's how you get on my good side, Spidey.
When
I'd
have I ever
almost
been?
forget about the Night Thrasher you didn't send me.
Oh, I was going to say, when am I ever on your bad side? And then you just said it. Pick facts.
I'm a simple man of simple means. I like comic books and superheroes that bounce.
Night Thrasher doesn't bounce.
Yeah, but he hangs out with Speedball who does, dummy. Jeez.
And he has a skateboard.
Right? He's too busy fucking thrashing down rails and being fucking rad. Picture the coolest superhero you can. Picture Spider-Man, who you love. Now picture on a skateboard, and he just got cooler.
I was gonna say.
He'd be cooler than Night Thrasher.
This is the same conversation Mike had with me about 5 months ago. He was like, think about it. He's on a skateboard. And I was like, God, that is pretty cool.
Right?
He's like, how more 90s does it get? I was like, I don't know.
It's
It
not
doesn't.
cool.
I have to
he
get
was
this.
he was radical, man.
Exactly. And what's inside the skateboard, you ask? A switchblade. He stabbed Punisher with it. Punisher was like, what the fuck? And do you know how creative you have to be to stab Punisher with something he hasn't been stabbed with before?
Pretty creative.
Yeah.
Immediately
like, what the
following that encounter, he went and bought a lot of skateboards and started modifying them, I'm sure.
He's like, man, all the money I put into my van and my armament, this kid put it into his skateboard.
Oh man, that's so awesome.
Oh man.
Well, I'm about to hop off here and go lay down. Celebrate.
I can't sleep because I'm up here thinking about Night Thrasher.
An amazing day.
He's like Data from the Goonies. Slick shoes.
Oh, when's the video dropping for the big grail that you got?
I don't know. Probably be a while.
Okay.
Monday, I'm going to post a
I've
video
already
with
seen
all
it,
the
good.
stuff in the Legion loot. Yeah, I hate to tell you this, Spidey, but you're literally the only person on this panel who hasn't seen it.
Of course I haven't.
I'll send you a picture of it real quick.
We already covered that one.
You got it.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, wow. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
That
you know, I'm not a DC guy, but I appreciate that book.
Yeah, 100% completes the run of that character.
Hmm.
That's the real cool part.
Oh,
Who drew this, Spidey?
Who gives a fuck?
Ramos.
Yeah, there you go.
See? My point exactly.
God, it looks very clean for that grade too.
Yeah,
It's
so
old.
on
Yeah,
the
it's
back,
old.
there's a corner about this big that's ripped off. So the book is really like presents like numerous grades higher. You know what I mean? Because they got nailed for that. Yep.
Yeah. No, congrats, mate. Well done.
Yeah, I was not planning on that today. At the end of the day, Becky, that was way worse. You were hanging out when I told her she just doesn't care.
No, she's cool.
Like, what? And I told her the numbers. She goes, I'm like, yeah, money right there. Oh yeah, okay, cool. I'm like, yes. It's just, my wife trusts me with the finances of our house, and we've never missed any bills. So.
And later she will discover that was a mistake.
No.
I'm sorry. I was trying to narrate your life for the future.
Yeah, for as long as we've been together, it's just she just doesn't like dealing with it.
Yeah. No, dude, she's really cool. I like heard the whole the whole interaction. She's awesome. Very cool.
But she heard all of it.
If
She
she was
heard
on a
all of it.
skateboard, she'd be cooler. But
Yeah, she heard all of it, and her response in all reality was, "We need to get a Peacock. It's $5.99 now." I'm like, okay. Like I thought it was free. She goes, "No, there's a $5.99 and a $10.99," because she's like chasing her next show addiction.
you
Yeah,
should get her a
she's awesome.
skateboard for Christmas.
I have a skateboard. I have 2 skateboards.
Yeah, and you get her one, and then you'll have 3.
You can ride one of mine.
But does it have a switchblade in it?
I can put one there, I guess. I just send the skateboard to Hoarder's Hide.
Duct tape.
Pocan Joe.
Hoarder's Hide is actually my go-to switchblade guy. He's everyone in the community's go-to switchblade
Not
guy, if
mine.
you think about it.
Yeah, but we need Pocan Joe to equip the switchblades around the board itself.
So, yeah, it has to be a
That
hidden
they
compartment.
come out all at
or
the same
something.
time. Yeah,
Pop an
I
ollie
didn't get
when you land, just 37 little
Yeah.
micro-sized
Like
switchblades.
a little button at the toe. You hit it, and then comes out.
I didn't get a Hoarder's Hide switchblade, but thankfully I was born Mexican, so they issued me one at birth with my birth certificate. Here, kid.
You'll
Sure
need
wasn't-
this.
you sure it wasn't a
You'll,
broken
you'll
bottle?
need this in a few years.
Few years, man.
Well,
that,
son,
that nursery was a gladiator pit, man.
you're almost 3 now. It's about time you got your first switchblade.
That's when he sent Finn his.
The kid's taking his milk bottle, smashing it on the ground. Come on, I'll catch it.
And when you turn 5, we'll upgrade it to a butterfly knife.
That's when shit gets fun.
Ugh.
And then what, at 10 you get a trident?
Oh,
Oh, God.
here, I've got my little.
Call that a belt. This is a belt.
Sarah, I'm not trying to compete.
Is that the Arn Anderson belt?
Yeah, it is the Arn Anderson.
I said, is that a chili cook-off belt? What?
That counts.
No,
Rob.
but I eat off of it. I take my meals on it.
Oh, God.
That'd be great. Have a belt for chili cook-off.
I'm sleep deprived. I'm ready to go, Remy.
That's why I've got the Becker facts at the bottom. So
I
everyone's
don't have
prepared.
a whole lot of them. I've pretty much burned them all up today.
I mean, because we can see you so clearly now, and you're coming through just perfectly, the audio.
Yeah, it really captures the nasal in my voice. That's something the people at home are really missing.
I went back and watched the Guess Those Tootsies on Whack Comics the other day.
Oh, where I
And
was
when-
berated on for
He
not
said,
getting
I
his
haven't
own-
seen my feet in 8 years. And I still would know it's my foot. And then you're like, hey, Alan, guess whose hand this is? I went right to that part.
Oh, I'm hopping off, guys. I'm about to go lay down. Y'all have a good
Take
night.
it easy, bud.
Peace.
Have a good night.
Easy.
Oh, God.
That was such a good time.
Oh, that's my feet.
How did it take so long?
That was the
It was
best.
his floor.
Best.
The floor he was
I'm gonna
sitting
go with
on.
Remy. And then Ignacio's like, no, I think it's no. We can both go with Remy. It's his foot for sure. And then he started getting mad at you guys. Well, none of you guessed it. And literally
After he
all 3 of you
previously
were like,
talked us
we've
out of the
never
right
seen
answer."
your feet before.
First appearance.
Oh.
That was so good.
Yeah, for Alan.
Oh,
Then,
poor
then he
Alan.
started trying to piece it together. He's like, no, this was on Remy's place on Saturday night. Nope.
Oh, I was
wasn't
giving
that.
him the biz so
It
hard
wasn't
too.
that.
You're right. I forgot about the hand thing where I was like, "Hey, Remy, guess whose hand this is?" Like, oh God, I'm such a dick.
Fucking hilarious though.
Yeah, that was good. That was definitely a classic moment there.
Well, there you are.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it quits here in a minute, but
hitting a wall.
I'm tired.
Indeed.
Well, it's 12:30 here. Well, almost 12:40. Are we gonna call it?
Time of death.
All right, we'll call it.
Last call.
Yep, last call for everybody. All the folks in the chat, thank you for joining us.
Get one
everybody
last drink
on
so
the
you can
panel.
go home. So you can get one last drink so you can go home with the person you're with.
Anybody want to discuss anything coming up?
Shows.
Stuff when I decide to do it.
Nick's Kicks doing a garage sale tomorrow at 10, I believe. Check that out.
I'll be at work or asleep.
You'll be
I'll
out there
be
selling
well
some
lit
stuff.
somewhere.
Well lit. You'll be able to see me well and hear me.
I don't know.
Or maybe he's gonna be well lit.
No, I got you.
No, that would be fun for no one.
It might be fun for you at least.
Oh man, everything I do hits me way too hard anymore, so I don't do any of it.
Great. Means you're a
So,
cheap
yeah,
date.
so, yeah,
I'm a cheap date,
shout.
man.
Cheap shout.
All right, everybody. Thank you again, guys, for joining. I appreciate you. Every Saturday. This is awesome. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you for hosting and picking up this baton when Chip said, I can't do it.
It's too hard.
I've got to run StreamYard, damn it.
Right? I mean,
All
he already
right.
invented the internet. What more do you want him to do for you?
Hold my
Well,
hand, boy.
Scrooges, thank you. Thank you for being here the whole time. You're fantastic, per usual. I will play us out to this, and we will see you next time.
Closing time. Time to roll to Chili's and chow down with my fucking boys.
Night, you cock slamming fool.